It it looks so good. Hold on. Oh, okay, I gotta mute my. My mic. All right. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh no, that's wrong. There we go. Hi everyone. How's it going? We will. We're doing that. We just for everyone to know, we will be doing this every month. Every month we will get together. We will read Reddit stories, and we're going to judge people harshly. That is something that I think is beautiful. Oh no. Mhm. We do. We're so yeah, we will be bringing in people every month, different VTubers or streamers or content creators to join in on this on the fun here. That is the whole point of this. Is I'm scared to ask people for collabs, but I'm not scared to have ask people to come read Reddit stories and be judgy with me. Yeah, we do. We so first and foremost, I'd like to introduce you, and I'm gonna unmute her right now. We have Neon Honeybee. This is actually the debut of her model. So, if you'd like to introduce yourself, Neon, you have the floor. While I make you a little bit bigger for people to see.
Same here.
Hi, hello, everyone. How's it going?
So, for you guys who don't know, Neon is actually my new mod here. She will be covering after my little hiatus on weekends, late at night. She's usually there anyways, so we're happy to have her as part of the channel.
Can I just say how much I freaking love your model?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I've been getting all the sneak peeks, and I'm just like, oh, yep, we gotta a mommy thickums, and I'm into it. I'm so into it.
Yes,
Hell
yes.
yes.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad it turned out great the way it did because I
You,
put a whole lot of time in MS Paint for this.
you did,
I
yeah,
bet.
you did so good with this. I'm so impressed.
Hell yeah.
With
Shall
that,
we?
Yay.
But it's not only Neon that we have
we
here.
actually
Shall
have
we
a
introduce the second
second
one?
guest this week too. One of my other many daughters. I'd like to present you for the first time on my channel, Odyssey.
She
Woo!
is, aside of being Kenta's daughter, she is my bestest friend. She is my queen, mama, princess, wife, sister.
gonna cry.
No crying.
I'm
No
gonna cry.
crying. I raised you to be stronger than this. I raised you to be stronger than this.
Okay, alright.
You're a calamity.
I'm Odyssey Son. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh. I'm a recovering broken illustrator. That's why I love my queen.
Fighting, sorry.
You're fun. Oh gosh. Happy to be here. And I didn't make my Fugi and Fugi, but this was someone else that made it for me.
And it's adorable. We love it. We love both your models. I'm so thrilled to have you
Yes.
both here.
And for the people on my end, Odyssey is the one who is design my new model.
I've been working on it.
Do you have sneak peeks? Do you have sneak peeks?
I don't, unfortunately, because it's been
Oh, Vermilion.
just trust the process.
I do.
We trust it.
Yeah, I'm just excited.
Because it's just like I realized. So anyway, I was like, before I blabber on, because ADHD is strong with this one.
So how are you two today? How was your days? We'll go through it. I'm interested to hear how everyone's day has been so far.
Yeah.
My day's been really good. Well, I've been so nervous but so excited for this. It feels like the night before going on a big field trip for me. So I've been really excited to see this.
Awesome.
Can I just say how it's adorable? Because on my end, on my screen, it looks like Neon is slapping Odyssey's ass.
A little bit, yeah.
You know what? You know how I like it. Let's go.
Also,
I did not do this on purpose, by the way.
Brim wants you to know that your voice is adorable, Neon.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh. It is. Okay. As for me, I am sorry that I am late.
Fine.
Been.
It's all good.
It's been a thing. It's been a thing, and I've been slowly recovering from stuff, and then just but yeah, like I've been looking forward to this because I was just like, Papa and my queen.
Yeah.
It's been too long, and this is the first one with
It's
Papa.
been too long, girl.
How's it going,
It's
Lon?
been too fucking long.
And I'm like, and I get to be with Papa, and now I get to meet
Aw.
Honey. So
Wow, I get to be a papa, not even with her wife. Damn. Damn, I see how it is, Odyssey.
How about you, Demi? How's your day been? I'm asking because I actually have a story about today. I have a story that I want to talk about before we jump into this. So I just want to segue into it by asking you guys. Zombie!
I am
Brim,
okay.
shout out.
It's getting warm here and like. But my cat's fighting. Instead of that, I'm Gucci. Just finished my boba tea. And I have none left anymore, so I'm sad.
Aww.
oh, Boba.
We can get more boba. I
Boba.
promise. Alright, so.
How are you, Papa?
Oh, well, I have stuff to talk about before we jump into this. So, I woke up this morning to see the person that I have considered my Oshi for a very long time now just absolutely being torn apart on Twitter. And the more I'm reading, I'm like, I cannot defend this woman anymore. I had to spend a little bit of time before this stream changing my overlay, changing my mouse pads and stuff, because my room was littered in Cinder merch. So
No, Remy, Odyssey's not a chicken.
so I'm sitting there and I'm panicking. I'm like, I need to change my background because I feel, especially how things are going today, had I gone live and my background showed and was Cinder, we were all gonna catch them stray bullets. And I'm like, all right, well, what can I change it to? And I have decided that I need to make it Iron Mouse because my relationship with Iron Mouse is if I ever hear anyone say anything bad about them, I will fist fight them. I will absolutely fist fight them outside of a TGI Fridays after drinking one too many dollar margaritas.
We all will fight them. We all will fight them.
But yeah, so that's how my day is gone. I need to reevaluate my Oshis and stuff. So fun.
So Brimmy Odyssey is a pegacorn. What's the again? Pegacorn.
Panda Picacorn.
Yeah, that.
Eldritch Panda Picacorn.
Panda,
Eldritch,
panda.
that's what it was.
Panda. I saw that, I immediately was like, oh no, what? Yeah, no, I've been dealing with it. I've been trying to figure out how to deal with this cyber. But yeah, so with that said, are you guys ready to do some Reddit stories today? We have a few to read today.
Yes.
So how it's gonna work is I'll explain for everyone out there. If you guys are familiar with stuff like OK Storytime, Smosh Reads Reddit stories, it's gonna be very similar to that. Where me and Brim will host this once a month. We will.
Brim.
You're Brim now.
Damn!
You just shrunk 2 inches and become Brim. Me and Demi will be hosting this every month. We will read the stories back and forth to each other. So I'll read one, she'll read one, I'll read one. And our guests, they're just here to hang out, and they get to chime in on these stories and we're going to be judging them. We're going to be judging people harshly on this. So are you guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So for today we have 3 MIDS story and 1 story that is more like
No, you're Ocean Brim.
yeah, your Ocean Brim. And the third one, which actually is the second one, is called If a Minor Tells You They're Underage, Stop Your Advances Right Now.
Also, Cyber. We're doing this every month. If you ever want to be a part of it, we'd be more than thrilled to have you. But yeah.
So for today we have 2 guests.
Mm-hmm.
We will see how this goes. Maybe we will do 1 or 2. It depends on the month and on which stories we have. Today we have pretty long stories, so 2 guests is amazing.
I'm gonna pull.
So for you 2, Neon and Odyssey, I have it. I have my screen shared on Discord, so you can guys see it as well and read along. So, Papa, do you want to do the first one, or do you want to do the second one?
You know what? I'll let you do the first one. I will let you read the first Reddit story on this. You get to be the guy, except for as a girl.
Okay. So this one is: Am I the asshole for abruptly calling my ex-fiancé out of my life? Our trigger warning is cheating, mental health problems. And the mood spoilers is, of course, OP does the right thing for himself. I, male 25, met my now ex-fiancé in my first year of college. We were both 18 and went from friends to lovers pretty quickly.
Hi, Isabella.
We clicked, huh?
Oh no, go ahead. I was just saying hi to chat.
We clicked so well and everything was so easy and effortless. We had a really good relationship. It's the kind of relationship that everyone wishes they were in. The kind of relationship that people idolized and said, if those 2 broke up, then love doesn't exist. You get the picture. For the purpose of this post, let's call my ex Ashley.
Oh,
Ashley was
right.
everything I was looking for in a woman. It says enough. The name is Ashley. It says enough.
Yeah. I've made that mistake too.
Ashley was everything I was looking for in a woman. Funny, smart, attractive, down to earth and family oriented. She wanted to build a life together. Our families got close over the course of our relationship. It was like we were already one big family before even getting married. As planned, I popped the question a year ago, not knowing that this would change everything. She said yes, of course, but things started to change. Slowly but surely. Over the months, she became more distant. I tried to ignore it and chalk it up to nervousness, cold feet before taking a big marriage plunge. I should have trusted my instinct. She always went out with her group of friends on the weekend. I've been on those outings before. Usually it's climbing and drink. It's not my scene, but I trusted my girl, so I had no problems with her going out without me. These outings became much more frequent after I popped the question. I tried to ignore my gut feeling that something was wrong about this. I should have listened. Last week, I got a text from one of her girlfriends. She said she feels super guilty about what's been going on. According to her, Ashley has been worried about getting married. She feels that she hasn't the chance to explore other options, and prospect of getting locked down for life made her really anxious. On these outings, she will frequently flirt with guys, dance with them, grind on them, make out with them to get it out of her system. Since she wasn't having sex with them, she didn't consider it cheating. Hell to fucking know, but okay. According to the friend, she also gave one guy a blowjob in the club bathroom.
Okay.
I love Odyssey's response.
I mean, just the grinding shit out of her system, and then just the blowjob needs to get out of her system.
I feel that was putting something into her system.
Right?
If she needed some fucking protein, she should have just gone to Dickies or something. Oh wait, she did. Sorry.
No, that's not even everything.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. She sent me pictures and videos from some of those escapades. My heart sank. I felt like I died that day. I thanked the friend for telling me and told her to keep it between us. That's a good friend, guys. That's a fucking good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me, any form of cheating is a big no-no. I agree. I knew it was over. What makes this worse is that I have a past with cheating. She knows about my high school ex who cheated on me. And being a stupid teenager, I tried to end it all. This just makes this whole situation cut even deeper. She knows how much hurt she could cause and still went ahead with it. I wanted to crawl into bed and cry for a month. I wanted to be weak. I felt weak. I decided I would give myself the chance to mourn and cry over this after I protect myself. Me and my fiancé share an apartment that we both pay rent for 50-50. I decided to take 2 days off work and covertly started to move my feet out of my brother's house, out to my brother's house across the city. He knew about everything and immediately offered his place to me. First day I moved non-essential items out. When Ashley got back from work, she made a comment about it, but I brushed it off by saying I sold some stuff. I took some more stuff to the storage unit to tidy and clean the space up in our apartment. She didn't question it. I was furious on the inside, but everything that I found out about, but kept cool to avoid suspicion. She noticed I was a bit withdrawn, but I told her I was just tired and stressed from work. The second day, while she was at work, my brother and his wife came over to help me pack everything else, and I was fully moved out by the end of the day. Since then, I have avoided every single form of communication sent by my ex. I have completely cut her off. I refuse to talk to her or her family. I don't even want to confront her about what happened. She came home that day and saw everything was gone. She texted all my friends and family. Huh?
She what?
She texted all my friends and family, who in turn texted me, but I only responded to my parents, who are fully behind me and my decision. Her family and friends are blowing up my phone and saying that I am an asshole for leaving without a word. They have even been blasting me on social media. I don't really care. She knows what she did. To me, she is dead. She doesn't exist. Because of that, all this backlash, my brother and his wife are now also questioning if it was right for me to completely ignore everyone. This caused me to doubt myself a bit. So here I am. Am I the asshole?
No.
There's also a lot of updates, but let's
yeah, let's before we get to the updates, let's
yes.
Unpack this.
Yes.
Okay, so do you guys have any thoughts on this one that you want to make clear?
Okay, I want to shred, but I will give you and Honey first dibs before the beast is unleashed.
All right, so here's my thing on this. Definitely not the asshole. However, I feel the way he handled it, not discussing it and talking about it and just without saying a word, could have handled that a little better and just actually communicate, like, hey, this is what's happening. I'm out. enjoy other dudes' dicks in your mouth. I don't know how he is. I like my woman like I like my coffee without other dudes' dicks in it. So I mean, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the like up until it got to the point he didn't actually communicate or anything. That's the only thing that I really would critique on him. He definitely handled it right. He wasn't an asshole about it. No, she cheated. The minute that another man's dick goes in or around her face, it's done. It's over. That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I
Yes.
really have on that one.
Yep.
Honey?
Yeah, like obviously not the asshole. Like I understand fully why he did what he did. Like just going fully autopilot. It's like just taking all your stuff and then leaving. It's like, listen, you know what you did. I know what you did. We both know how this is gonna end.
Mm-hmm. How big was the dick though? Like, is he jelly? His might be. Jesus.
So yeah, we will read some of the comments before we move on to the updates too, just to kind of get chat's reactions to this too.
Mm-hmm.
There's only
Done.
one update.
We haven't let
that's-
Odyssey speak yet, though.
Okay. All right. So, I my first reaction was to say fuck that girl in particular, but I'm like, now that's what she was looking for. So, but no, just that girl is trash, and if he should not feel bad about his reaction after that point, because I mean, so what we know so far is what he's presented to us, and it's like we don't know if he did try to talk to her, which it sounds like he did at least try to communicate or give her space,
Yeah.
and he still behaved that way. So it's like at that point, if they did communicate, if he did say, hey, this is bothering me, why do you feel like you need to get this out of your system, like, and then she, sucks someone's dick anyway, which, hey, fun fact, emotional affairs with people,
Mm-hmm.
sucking on people's genitalias, groping, rubbing, it is cheating. That's all cheating. You don't have to have intercourse for it to be cheating. There's multiple levels of cheating. And it sounds like she did all that shit.
Yeah.
So him
Mhm.
just fucking saying, I'm out, fuck this shit, I'm out. I think he has every fucking right to just go ahead and be like, no, I gave it a shot. I'm gone now.
Yeah, especially since I think it's also like double that because she knew that he already had prior relationships where this happened, and it obviously like destroyed him. So that's like a double whammy. Like you already knew what I went through, and you still pulled this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you, honey. Good point. She knew that he got cheated on before, and she was like, "Oh my god, you just left me? Fuck you, ho! Yes, I left you."
Like, and I don't know if this is a hot take on my end, but I feel every particular relationship does need that discussion of what is okay, what is not, what is considered cheating, because everyone has different lines that could blur together. She's like, oh, well, we're not, my pants didn't end up, my legs were not up in the air around this dude, I'm not cheating. To him, it could be like, hey, you were basically making out, that's definitely cheating, which, that's definitely a conversation that I feel should be had in most relationships.
Yeah.
And as a person that has been cheated on
Yep.
multiple times
Mhm.
by my exes,
Yep.
this dude is not the asshole. I agree that the way that he handled it could be better. Like, hey, we are done, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
the way how he handled it at the moment, in my opinion, is good because he could have gone ballistic. He could have
Yeah.
done something that he would have regrets later on.
Like, I'm not going to hold how he handled it against him, but it could have been handled
Mhm.
better.
Yes.
So,
Let's see what chat says.
yeah, before we jump into the update, let's see. You already read the one about Brim said about his PP might be small. I can tell you that is a real thing. That is a real thing. I'm not saying from experience. Yes, I am. Anyways, so Lars says, I'm 100% in agreement with the Irish goodbye. Cheating partners receive no closure, no time, and no energy. Forget my number because I'm I mean, like I said, I can respect that. I just feel, like I said, as you get older, like there's definitely things that should be discussed, but I'm not going to hold this one against him. I had a girl try to talk to me after hitting on my brother, and then my best friend at the same time asked me how that worked. How did that work out? She was speed run.
How did that work out?
Zombie says, honestly, even just a flirting because of not being sure about the marriage. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's, like, it's different to everyone. If someone says, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you doing this, it's not that hard to be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I won't flirt with other people. She was speed running with the 100% cheating run. She definitely was. She was trying to play the hen house to see how many cocks she could handle. But bump. And then we got the only thing that leaving her with the apartment is a problem depending on how the lease can be bad. Beyond that, cheaters don't get a lot of no. I've been cheated on enough that the minute she's cheating, it's guilty. But I'm also the type of person that I will sit there and be like, so yeah, I literally walked in on you with one of my friends balls deep in you. Maybe go fuck yourself. And honestly, people that cheat find vulnerable people that have been cheated on before because broken people tend to blame themselves and are, fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
I keep blaming myself for my ex.
Yeah.
Even though it was not your fault. Yeah. Like, because, and that's something they put in our heads. Like, even they will say that, oh, it takes two people to cause cheating. It doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. It takes one person to make a decision and they made the decision to hurt their partner, to be selfish and literally just do what they wanted. Nobody can force you to cheat. You can be mad at somebody.
Oh, yeah.
But if you decide that, hey, I'm going to go cheat instead of I'm going to work this out with my partner, that's on you.
See,
and if things aren't working out with your partner, then you should leave them. Cheating should not be a factor in those things.
Like, I will... go ahead.
No, that's just it. It's just like, even if you're seeking affection, if you're seeking attention, okay, understandable. But that's when you have that conversation where you're like, I need a break because I need these things. And if we're not having these things in our relationship, then I would like to pursue that elsewhere.
Yeah.
So,
like,
break, bye.
There are other outlets for people in relationships than, just being like, hi, my name is Ashley, and I will be sucking your dick tonight. For instance, and this is something, I mean, I'm not proud of that I've done. I dated a girl, and we set our ground rules, and one of her things that she told me would be a red flag, and we would have issues, is if I was to play World of Warcraft.
What the fuck?
That was her level of nerdy, that if I did that, then no. I moved in, we fought, she kind of, a lot, not like big fights, but it was a lot of arguments and stuff, and my thing to just kind of get that little over her was, I immediately downloaded World of Warcraft and played as a panda for like 6 months before she caught me, and and she ripped me to shreds. I'm like, hey, go fuck yourself.
Damn.
But yeah, that is so I think this
Sorry, go ahead.
This is my last thing. The most triggering thing about this is the ex that cheated on me the most in my life was named Ashley, and a lot of this I'm like, did I write this? Ooh. But then I saw the age, and I dated her when I was like 19, 20, so nope.
Oh. So,
oh my god.
And this is also about Ashley. One of my exes dated me because he wanted to get close to my friend Ashley.
Oh no.
They ended up cheating. He cheated on me with Ashley. who was supposed to be my best friend. So
Oh.
yes, it's always fucking Ashley.
I was gonna say that too. It's like it's always a fucking Ash.
Why is it whenever there's a problem, it's one of you three?
Oh my god. Oh, that's so awful.
The Ashley's in the world punching the air right now for real.
Oh my god.
What?
It's not all Ashleys, but damn, is it always an Ashley?
I feel this is like one of those healthcare healthcare profession is most likely to cheat. There's actually scientific study on this. It doesn't mean if you work healthcare you are going to cheat, but the statistic is there that if you are Ashley, there is probably going to be a point where you may find yourself under or over someone that might be someone else's boyfriend or someone that is not your boyfriend while you have a boyfriend or girlfriend. We don't judge here.
That's why every time someone comes back, hey, my name's Ashley. No, I don't want to be a friend. Go away.
Oh my gosh. That's almost perfect the way that Papa like just clipped out for a second when he said that.
Name Ashley.
I'm gonna
Very
have to-
respectful.
I'm gonna
I mean,
clip that.
like I said, Lars, it's not every Ashley. I just feel like it's a disposition that they do tend to. If you loved or have dated an Ashley, you may be entitled to. I might be entitled to conversation. I feel like that I can retire now. I'm gonna go play golf.
Yeah, they like we're just joshing. It's not every
Yeah.
Ashley, okay?
No.
No, we're just saying that it is that is definitely a name that has been really known for. It doesn't mean everyone. Anyways.
I'm laughing if the other stories also have a girl named Ashley.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So there is a update.
All right, let's
One of
go.
the comments-
I fucking love updates.
One of the comments, not the asshole cutting her out, but honestly, you need to tell everyone she cheated. No point taking the blame for what she caused. Tell them, block them, and move on. Not the asshole. Fiancés giving blowjobs in bathrooms to random dudes. Nah, dump and block is the only thing to do.
Yeah.
There is an update. And this is from 2023. This is 2 years ago. Hope this dude is doing okay.
Okay.
After an overwhelming amount of people screaming at me in the comments to speak out, I decided to break my silence. I didn't want to make the whole thing public. Despite what she did, some part of me still cares for her. Dude, stop.
Yeah.
I was with her for 6 years. Okay, I can get that.
Okay,
You can
yeah.
just throw that away overnight.
Like yeah. Most normal people can't just turn feelings off. So I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it too. You can just throw that. You can't just throw that away overnight. I came to the conclusion that the right thing to do was to talk to her parents. Only her family needed to know. Good on you, dude.
Oh yeah.
Everyone else can have whatever opinion they want. I don't care. The people who only would truly know me and are close to me are the ones are the only ones I care about. I sent a detailed message of what happened to my closest friends and family. All of them, of course, believed me right away. Good on you, dude. No pictures needed. I didn't feel like it was necessary or appropriate to spread those pictures over, so I didn't.
Good.
Now that
That's
the people
actually.
I cared, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually smart.
Respect-
That could be considered revenge porn, and then that could be a legal issue.
Exactly.
Mm. Yeah.
Exactly. He did good with that.
Yeah.
There was I didn't feel like it was necessarily appropriate to spread those pictures, so I didn't. Now the people I cared about were sorted. I moved on to her parents. I messaged her mom, who, by the way, I had gotten so close to, I considered her a second mom, and she considered me a son. Aww.
You know.
That's
That always hurts
Yeah.
when you get along with your significant other's family so well, and then it ends, and it's like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You know.
Hold on. I messaged him. She was very upset with me, but agreed to meet up. I felt like this needed to be an in-person conversation rather than a nuke I drop in an email with everyone they know CC'd. I met her mom and her dad at a diner we used to frequent for breakfast. I know, so cliche. It was quite emotional. They were understandably upset. They didn't do anything wrong, and I cut them out of my life like nothing happened. I understood why they were upset, so when they were confronting me, I was very quiet, just listening. Good, dude, good.
Yeah.
Letting
Mm-hmm.
key, letting them get it all out. I admit, God fucking damn it.
Take your time.
I need a fucking better microphone and a headset. I swear to God. Where was I? They were understandably upset. They didn't do anything wrong, and I cut them out of my life like nothing happened. I understood why they were upset. So when they were confronting me, I was very quiet, just letting them get it all out. I admit I was tearing up with them. That was until they accused me of some things. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
It's been a whole week since all of this went down. In that week, a lot happened. Apparently, according to her parents, my ex convinced everyone that I cheated and
Oh.
that she kicked me out. Oh my.
Oh, okay. Yep, that is the actual behavior of a cheater, honestly.
Yup. And I haven't been answering anyone because I was so ashamed of what I'd done. LOL. I literally laughed out loud. I responded by saying that I am sorry and I wish them a happy life and walked out. I was so fucking upset I couldn't even have imagined of being accused of this. What a fucking joke. I can't believe her parents would believe her and throw me under the bus so fast. I walked out because I'm pretty sure I would have said some things I would regret to her parents. Who do you do that you walked away
Uh-oh.
for?
Mm.
Oh my god. I didn't want to do this, but she let me no choice. I activated the nuclear option. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like where this is going. I like where this is going, but I don't.
I went home, made an email titled "For Your Reading Pleasure" and attached every picture her friend sent to me, including screenshots of the chat with her friend where she expressed how guilty she felt about the cheating. I also attached the videos of her grinding and making out with other guys. I included a long explanation detailing everything that happened since D-Day. I ended the email by saying I do not wish to be contacted and that I expected my ring back. At some point, I attached her parents, any friends I could think of, and a co-worker that I just so happened to know as well. Fuck it.
Oh. Wow.
So when I was listening to this for the first time, I was laughing so hard while listening to it. So that's where I'm at now. I may be an asshole for sending that email, but she really tested my fucking limits when I found out what she was telling people. I have zero regrets currently crashing at my brother's place on a pull-out couch. He's helping me get through this as much as I can get, as much as one can, I guess. Who knows what kind of fallout the email will create. Either way, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it with popcorn. Well covered. There is more, but let's talk about this part again.
Okay, so here is my thing, first and foremost. Depending on what were on the pictures, sending an email like that could actually bite him in the ass with legal ramifications. If she decides to really push that and say, hey, this is revenge and I don't like this, she could basically own his ass in court if he doesn't get a good lawyer. That's the only thing, like, I understand why he did it, but some of the laws on this stuff is actually really bad.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
But
again, it does depend on the content of the pictures.
It was her grinding on the guys and making out with.
Yeah.
Along with the group chat screenshots of her admitting cheating and how guilty she was.
Yeah.
So it's not even a blowjob video.
Yeah. So,
God, I mean, what friend stuck around for that shit? I'm like, oh my god.
I'd be the person that, like, nice, click, 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 click. I'm gonna use that for later, click, click.
Oh my god.
Any particular reason your pants are down, Kenta? Nah, just enjoying the moment.
So, Alicia, what have you to say about it?
I was actually gonna say, honey, do you want to chime in first? Because again, I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, Alicia's gonna ramble away.
I mean, yeah. I mean, after that, fuck it, nuclear option.
Yeah. Like, I just one of those things where you gotta proceed with that with caution. Like, it might be nothing, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. In this situation, it sounds like there's nothing that really would, so he definitely, went the petty route and went ratchet, and I love it.
mm. Okay. So for anybody who's ever seen the Boondocks, the Boondock Saints, I just want to say it was
I just love how it's out.
What color was the cat?
Oh my god! Because I'm just like, you know what? He did his thing. He did try to communicate. He tried to give people space. She fucked up, and as far as I'm concerned, I agree with him after that point. Fine. If people wanted to go ahead and say that shit, then you know what? Yeah, he let it all out. It's like, if you want to think that way about me, okay. You know what? Fine. I'm going to show you the truth. And I also feel this way is because I've had to do this with a few people too.
Yeah.
I was patient. I waited. I didn't want shit to get out of control.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that they were saying shit about me, I was like, no. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is not what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, so, and at that point, all I have to say is props to him. Come on, we know that he didn't want to do that. But when people, and when people try to shift the blame onto you.
Oh, yeah, and that is such a cheater behavior, too. Like, I just had a gangbang with these 3 guys that are supposed to be your friends, but I am the victim. How dare you make me out to be the bad guy? That is such a behavior of them.
Right. Yeah. That's just... Woo!
Yeah.
Good for him. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. So, if I was in his shoes, I would have chosen the nuclear reaction right away. So props to him to having the fucking patience to hold back and try to do this privately before choosing a nuclear option.
Oh yeah, that's definitely like a last option on the list.
Yes.
Yeah. And then going no contact afterwards so that they can just, simmer in the fire of that blast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is a mic drop moment right there, just... Oh, by the way, here's proof of your lies. Mic drop. Bye.
Yeah, so Lars says, it's basically do what your wallet will allow. If she can afford to fight the fight with work and with him in court at the same time against his wallet ability to do the same, then to...
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because he... Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Papa.
Well, I was just saying, like I said, even with that, that's more just a, approach with caution.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah.
She's still a fucking asshole, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And props to that friend for letting her know, like, hey, your fiance is grinding here, sucking other guys' dicks, and...
Props to her friend for, telling him, though. Props to her friend
for...
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, please, if you see somebody doing that shit, I know there's that fear of, oh, will they shoot the messenger thing? But you are doing the right thing by bringing it up. Even if the person gets pissed off or the friend that you betrayed gets pissed off, say something. Always make your friends accountable for shit, okay? Even if you know that's going to backlash on you. Like, just... Yeah, because that is real love. Hey, you fucked up. You need to fucking fix this,
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys, what would you guys do in this situation if you were in this guy's shoes?
I've been in their shoes.
Yeah, I've been in their shoes.
Yeah. I had a nuclear bomb. I never showed it I never showed my ultimate nuclear bomb, but it's I actually had it because I was like, it was a reminder for me, but without going too far down the rabbit hole. But I did learn in future situations, keep
Yeah.
receipts, not
Yep.
because you're distrusting of people, but because just have your receipts so that when people are just like, oh no, this person totally did this, it's like, no, I didn't. Boom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's my counter to that.
Oh, speaking about Odyssey, I have to show you some. Let me send it to you.
Okay.
James.
Okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, like so it's not about distrusting people, but when you have that there are people who just want to make up their own minds about you when you've been speaking the truth,
Mm-hmm.
that's where that stuff really comes in handy. But I would say it's not for just to convince them that you're innocent. It's for your peace of mind. If you didn't do anything
Mhm.
wrong, you got the proof, it's yours. And
Yeah.
do what you need to with it so that you have a peace of mind and closure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did go flying for a second there. I was picking something up, and when I sat back up, I saw my model just kind of Superman that.
So, what about you, honey? Well, how would you have reacted to this situation, or did react if it ever happened?
Oh boy. Honestly, to be real with you, if it were me, I wouldn't have even met up with the parents or anything. I would have just cut everybody. Think what you want to. Because I'm one of those people who is just like, I realize that you can't change everybody's opinion about you. So it's like, you know what? Believe everything you've heard of me and, like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Get it? I don't know how I would have reacted. I probably would be have crashing out real bad, nuclear reaction, trying to cut his dick off or whatever. I'm joking. For legal reasons, I'm joking. I would actually not do that.
I had 2 relationships in a row that I basically had to deal with this, and the best lesson I can give to anyone out there, and listen up closely, do not try to bullshit a bullshitter.
Your model son, Ashley.
Yeah. So, one particular story I do want to tell because this is something that I do that happened to me and was so ridiculous, and I want to share it with you now. So I dated after my first one I had that was really bad, and I ended up dating this other girl. We broke up after like 9 months because she was just. I kind of got to the point I'm like, hey, do you like me for anything besides the fact that I'm basically paying your rent, buying you cigarettes, doing all of this, or are you? Is this just, you know? So we broke up, and she was forced to start doing that herself. I got arrested one day. Apparently, she posted a bunch of nudes online, and she reported saying that I did it. The only reason I got out of that is basically they ended up tracking the IP address back to her. So, yeah. So when I say don't bullshit a bullshitter, I tried to walk away in peace, but sometimes the option of peace is not available. So just that, yeah. Luckily, she ended up. So I was going to get a lot of trouble for this. She just got a, oh no, you can't do that. Slap on the wrist. So, yeah.
Yeah,
That's...
you know how it usually goes. Like, oh, if it's about abuse or anything, the male will always be the culprit. It's never like, oh, if a guy goes to the cops like, hey, my girlfriend abused me. Tough up. It's the woman.
Like I like the thing with this is like the Me Too movement. It is a great thing to help protect women, but
Yeah.
I think we can all agree there are some really evil women out there who will use that to their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that woman meets the guy that they want to screw, it's over for them. It is just game over. There's nothing that, as a man, you can do or say to really defend yourself. And yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And this may, I don't, people don't need to agree with me on this. I actually do firmly believe that whoever throws the first punch the person then deserves to be able to defend themselves.
Mhm.
So, man or woman or non-binary, you throw a punch at somebody intending to hurt them, they have a reason. They are allowed to defend themselves.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
legally speaking, you're not allowed to defend yourself. You have to let the other person beat you up. But like, I'm like, hey, if that's the case, mutual destruction. Okay,
Alright.
call the cops and let them sort it out. No.
That is why I want all my daughters
Let's
to
not
learn karate.
Yes,
already know
or
karate, Dad.
jujitsu or something.
Because that is a
or
one thing.
Aikido.
Yeah, all of my children. That is one thing I will instill on them. If someone takes a punch at you, punch back harder.
Yup.
No one is going to
Oh,
take advantage of a calamity daughter.
Oh, I'm not punching. I'm ripping hair out of the head.
And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes that's okay.
I cast vicious mockery. Let's go.
So, we have one more little update,
All right.
and then we're done with this story. So, I wanted to take a quick moment to thank everyone that reached out to me and offered kind words of support and advice. The reason it took me 2 months, so it's 2 months later, right, to be able to come back here and write an update is because so much has happened in such a short span of time that even I'm having trouble processing. This fallout after I sent the nuke of an email was catastrophically hilarious. Oh god. My phone was blowing up with my ex friends and family asking me tons of questions before I had sent the email. Everyone was under the impression that I was there and was kicked out. That email not only cleared my name, it basically turned everyone against my ex. Rumors of what had happened started circulating at her job. I attached one of her co-workers to the email, if you remember from my last update. Apparently she couldn't take the embarrassment and ended up quitting. Her parents were less impressed and refused to take her back in. Good on you, parents!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay, that deserves a clap. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to find out where it was.
Honey.
Oh, yeah. They reached out to me and apologized for the way things went down. They recognized that they didn't have all the facts and judged me too quickly. I'm cool with them now. That's good!
Yeah.
They told me that my ex was struggling to make payments for half of the rent. When I covertly moved out, I contacted our landlord and explained the situation. He only had 3 months left on the lease, so I paid my half for those 3 months, so I'm in the clear. Honestly, it was worth it, even though I'm not living there. Our mutual friends also didn't take too kindly to being lied to and basically being manipulated to hate me. From what I've heard, most of our shared friends don't talk to her anymore. Even some of her girlfriends who knew what had been happening behind my back stopped talking to her. Which is a little ironic if you ask. Very ironic.
Right?
Yeah.
I guess now that everything was public, no one wanted to be associated with her. And speaking of her friends, remember that one that initially came forward to me about this because she felt bad? Yeah, so we're dating now. Aww!
I ship it so hard.
Same. I guess through all the trauma, drama, and crazy, we started texting more and more. At first, she was just very supportive. She comforted me and helped me come to terms with what happened. But slowly and surely, we became closer and closer. I started to talk about our lives, our interests, our dreams. I think that it's lives instead of lies.
Yeah, I think so.
We realized that we had a lot in common. We are also both single and young. We kind of just fell right into it naturally. She's honestly so great, very kind and loving. I am aware that some people may think it's just a rebound, but I'm really enjoying my time with her and things are going great. I feel great. Since everything went down, I've had no contact with my ex. I've heard from multiple friends that she's livid that I ghosted her and won't even talk to her. She says that what I'm doing to her is torture because I won't even give our relationship closure. Bitch, you fucked it up. Okay. I just left because if she thinks what I'm doing is torture, then she's clueless about what she put me through. I'm honestly good. I will go the rest of my life without ever talking to her again. Call me petty, call me dumb, I'm what I am and feel this is right. As for me, Life is looking good. I'm dating an amazing girl. I've gotten so much support from my family and friends. It's nice to see who the real ones are. You know, the ones that actually stuck with me throughout this whole ordeal. And best of all, I feel like I'm really moving on from this whole thing. Hope this is an update. Hope this update gives you all closure. So many of you messaged me needing an update. It just took me a second to gather myself to be able to write this in the midst of all the craziness.
All right.
Take care of yourselves.
People, you have a happy ending.
Did you get the ring back? I did. I had to threaten legal action. My ex was stubborn, but I ended up getting my ring back through her parents.
Ooh.
Parents probably made her do it too.
Yup.
So, my one question I have at the end of this. Do you guys think she learned her lesson moving forward? She's going to be like, hey, this burned me and I should, or is she going to continue with this behavior?
Absolutely not. I don't believe she learned a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like,
yeah.
Especially the
No,
part
go ahead.
where it's, what you're putting me through is torture. That is, like, it's just such a victim thing. Like, you cheated on him and he was like, yeah, I'm out. And you are, how old is she again? It said at the top, I believe.
I can't remember. I closed it.
Uh,
I can open it real quick.
He was 25. They were met when they were 18 in college. So I imagine at this time probably around 24, 25.
Something
Sure.
like that, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that she is... First of all, she told everyone that he was the one that cheated and that she kicked him out.
Yeah.
And then, well, she is the one, and then the fact that she is saying that he is torturing her by not giving her closure for the relationship. Bitch, then
Yeah.
you shouldn't have shoved cocks in your mouth, grind against dudes, and fucking make out with other dudes.
Yeah.
You know, I bet.
Because, like, if she spun the story, then that's how she's going to spin it with anybody else that she comes into contact with. She's not going to tell them the truth. She's going to tell other people that she dates in the future that he cheated on her and all that stuff, unless they do their homework.
Yep.
Right? Fuck.
Yeah.
So that was Am I the Asshole, the first one.
Yes.
Hello, pink haired
Goodbye.
mama. It's Kid by the way. Aw, hi, boo.
Alright, so yeah.
Dad, you have another grandchild.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm cool with this. But yeah, so we definitely.
My child's...
Brim, you need to dye your hair pink so all my daughters will have pink hair now.
Yes, Brim, do it. I mean, you have a grandchild who's a pink strawberry cow.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, at the end of it, I definitely, I'm just happy that he ended up, recovering from all of that, because I know from firsthand
Yes.
that can be bad. That can end up bad for, someone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright. So, yeah, final thoughts on this one?
He's not the asshole. I'm so happy that he found a girl. And especially the fact that the friend that he now dates was honest and truthful and went to him like, hey, guess what, your fiance is doing this shit. Props to her.
Yeah, that was definitely, that... I didn't see that coming, but as soon as they said that girl, I'm like, oh, please tell me they're dating! Please tell me they're dating!
Yeah,
So,
that was literally my reaction when I was listening to it. I'm like, yes, they're dating! Yes!
It's kind of like whenever I watch any movie ever and the guy and the girl start really getting along, like, kiss, kiss, kiss!
Yes!
You're like Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
Yep.
Girl. Na 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 na. I'm doing good, boo. How are you doing?
Alright.
That was the first one.
Yeah, so yeah.
Also, honey, how do you feel about how it ended?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. Like I'm so happy for him.
I hope they will have children someday.
Yeah.
I hope they're still together to this day, because it's been 2 years.
2 years,
now.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Alright.
hope they're still together. So, the next one.
Alright,
Papa?
so I'll be taking
away.
this one. So this is our second story. This one is if a minor tells you they are underage, stop your advances immediately. I feel we could stop the story there and just be like, yes, I agree, move on. But let's
God.
see what they have to say.
Listen. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
since this is off my chest, like r/off my chest,
Mhm.
I'm so scared of what this could be.
Yeah.
Knowing Reddit, it's like I am so scared about where this could go.
So, I have pre-read everything. I can tell you. This
It is a
one
worm, Scarlet. Go ahead, sorry.
This one isn't as bad as you would think.
Alright.
Oh no, the
Stop
story
people.
not. The chat, however.
Oh yeah, the comments, I'm sure they have gone feral.
That's where we really go wrong.
Yep. I've come to learn that Reddit is you can post the most wholesome story. The minute you get to the comments, it becomes a wasteland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's Twitter.
Yep.
Ad break is happening in like less than a minute.
Oh Lars. What happened?
Ad break is starting.
Ad breaking.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So I'll wait till the ad break is over before I start the story. I don't want anyone to miss it. Dated a girl that was 4'10", and had a waitress at Outback Steakhouse offer her a kids menu. Bro, it's funny because and now she's leaving us. I've heard stories. I used to watch a lot of Gura, and she would tell stories about that all the time. She is supposed to be super tiny, and like she's like, every time I go anywhere, they're like, "Oh, are you here with your parents?" And she's like, "I'm an adult."
Oh my god.
Ouch.
I still have this problem to this day. I'm 5 foot, and there'll be people that like don't card me, but they used to card me. Okay, I think it's all the trauma that it like you see it in my eyes now. But everyone's just like, you're you're as old as you say you are, and I'm just like, no, I am. It's like, what the hell are you? I tease them. I say, I'm a lolly. I'm a lolly. What's up?
I once got carded. I once got carded at a place, but like they checked it super fast, and I was like, "Wow, that was quick." And they're like, "Oh, I saw the 19 in the year." I'm like, oh.
See, I go through phases where if I'm dealing with a lot of stress, I will gray out so bad. So like if I'm having a stressful week, come Friday, my full facial hair is going to be completely gray, and then I'll shave it and it'll come back and it'll be color on it if I'm not as stressed. But there'll be points where I walk out and like if on a good week I'll be like, all right, yeah, you might. I'm not going to card you because you don't look like you're under 21, but yeah, you don't. I'm not gonna. So, there are other days where I have people like, sir, are you lost? This is a toy aisle. I'm like, you get out of here. Let me buy my Pokemon cards in peace.
I know that Papa, the white age will say that to Papa. I'm not calling you old, Dad.
No, I'm pretty old.
I was gonna say, does Papa have the baby face?
No.
When they shave, no?
When I'm shaved a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit when he shaved.
I think we're back from the ad break.
I just got the notification that you're on the ad break right now.
I just got the notification saying we were out of it now.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with the story then. Alright, so I'll read it again, the title again. If a minor tells you they are underage, stop your advances immediately. I, in my 20s, work in a coffee shop with a mix of minors and 20-something-year-olds. I was working with 3 minors today when I noticed a 30 to 40-year-old man is talking with one of the kiddos for a little too long, getting all up in the window, making her clearly uncomfortable. She leaves and walks to the back, then comes to me out of his view and tells me what he has said to her. He said, "You are so pretty, blah blah blah," and she says, "Thanks, but I'm a minor." He continues his advances and gets closer and says, Well, when do you turn 18? Okay, red flag. Turn 18. Alright. She was super uncomfortable with this and wanted to get the point across that she was underage and said, not for a very long time. He continues prodding at her, asking, well, what month? Why don't you just tell me when? And then he asked her for her shoe size. He says, well, tell me your shoe size. I can bring you a gift. This is being super creepy and uncomfortable about it. She charges him out and walks away uncomfortably. Okay, so already just... I'm going to tell you, I am in that age range, and if I meet someone, they tell me they're under, like, 23, I'm usually like, okay, you're cool, you are an adult, but I'm going to walk away now. We have nothing to talk about here. Yep.
Oh.
Alright. Going into protective mode over these kids, I walk over and tell him respectfully, but sternly, I'm going to have to ask you to stop talking to minors a way that is making them uncomfortable. It's inappropriate because she's a kid. With a smirk and a cold look in his eye says, let me ask you this. What part of what I said was unlawful, huh? Can you tell me what part of what I said was against the law? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, why is it the law? It's always the... Oh god, it's always the unlawful shit.
I just love that we get honey with this so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel this is going to be an active discussion on this one.
Yup.
Alright. I started getting more stern and told him that I never said what he said was against the law, but that she clearly stated that she was a minor, yet you kept poking and prodding at her, asking her for personal information, and yet you can continue your advance on a child. He goes, you know what country we're in? America. And I can say whatever I want because I'm not breaking the law. Buddy, I never said you were breaking the law. I told you to stop making unwanted advances on a fucking child or else you can leave. Okay, before I jump back to the story, this is giving me the ick so bad. I just...
Oh my god, I feel like...
I don't even feel... Like, I don't even feel comfortable when I go to, like, Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, yo, thank you for the follow. When I go to, like, Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's and I have someone underage, I won't even make eye contact. I'll just be like, one coffee, please. I'll put the money down the counter so there's no like, human contact. Be like, I'm gonna go stand over here now.
Yeah, because that's what normal people do. That's the normal response.
That's normal. I would just casually order or on my phone, shut my phone like, hi.
Yeah.
Give my money.
Yeah,
Hi.
Like, I will be...
Oh, God.
Like, let me be clear. I have gotten to that point where I go to places like this, and I will make bad dad jokes as I order. I am that person that they laugh at, but inside they are dying having to deal with me. But if I know they're underage, I'm not even gonna... I'll just be like, yeah, one cup. Okay, I'm gonna go over here now. Alright.
And if he wants that whole legal argument thing, it's like, sir, you're speaking to a minor without the accompaniment of an adult or their parent. You've already broken the law.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel at this point,
yeah,
one of the best things that could happen is for the minors to start shaming them, be like, oh, you were already an adult when I was born. Ew. Gross. Because let me tell you, as someone in their 30s, every time someone... Oh, you were alive to see the PlayStation 2? You're old. And I'm just like, alright, look here, you little shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what the N64 looked like in real... Oh, my... No, get out! Go away! Don't ever look at me again!
Yup.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, alright, so I'm going to continue. I told him that he's on private property, and I can call the cops and get him trespassed immediately if he wants to continue. Then he starts arguing that, no, this isn't private property. Where I'm standing is public, and I can do whatever I want. I told him he obviously doesn't know the law if he thinks this is public property, because I have the right to remove you from this business for any reason. Just so I know, I really feel this guy had a Make America Great hat on while he was doing this.
Yeah, I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised.
This is definitely giving me a Trump supporter. He goes back and forth with me about knowing the law better than me, and that he can say whatever he wants to her, and it doesn't matter that she's a minor. I defend the fuck out of these kids, and the asshole won't sit back down. The hill he wants to die on is that he believes he can make inappropriate advances on a minor, and that there is nothing I can do about it because I can't call the cops to get him to leave public property. Again, this is on private property according to our state's laws. He asked for my name, and I give him a fake-ass name. He asked for the manager. Boy, you're talking to the manager on duty right now. Such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. I feel so bad for the young girl that has had to deal with this on more than one occasion, and it terrifies me that men like this exist. Ones who think they can make unwanted advance on literal children, and that nothing can stop them. Underage doesn't stop them. No doesn't stop them. They will continue to be aggressive and will defend this behavior with their whole being. They think they're invincible, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
I physically am sick. Just listen to that.
I hate everything.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna let you guys speak up first, because I imagine, you know,
Cut his dick off!
You can always tell where it's going when they start bringing up the law. It's like, like, you can always tell. You can always tell. It's like, oh, God.
It's not illegal.
Here we go.
I like one of the comments says, anyone who says I'm not breaking the law without actually being accused.
I feel this goes back to
knows what they're doing.
like, I feel this goes back to, like, the first story of the, well, I'm just throating this guy's dick. It's not going inside of me. It's not cheating. Oh, I can be this type of person. It's not illegal. No, go fuck yourself, dude.
God.
Like, here's my thing, like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, I'm one of those people, like, I hate kids or anything like that. What I do find myself oftenly annoyed with teenagers. I will make that very clear. I don't hate them. I wish no harm on them. But we have family events and my nephews and nieces who are all in their teens come and give me that eye roll and just I'm like, oh, you are lucky you are not 18 right now. I would put your ass through the wall. But here's the thing: when it comes to stuff like this, I will put myself in harm's way to protect any person, even if underage over. Like, I feel just being creepily hit on in one of those positions. Like, if I see this, and I know I'm very, like, oblivious to this stuff too, because, like, I'm the type of person, like someone could be like, I want you, and I'll be like, to do what? So but, like, when I can see someone being uncomfortable, it is something that I will personally step in and be like, all right, what's going on here? Do I need to fist fight someone? Do I need to take this outside? I am an American. I will cut my hair into a mullet, fly the American flag, while I fight a pedophile. God bless this country. Not really, but no, for real though, like, I do see it. I have worked retail for a big chunk of my life. And I have seen this happen. I have seen a lot of girls that are barely, like, you know, like, hey, I just turned 16. I'm getting... Yeah, good for you. Wait till life actually hits you and you realize what the level of anxiety and stress and just lack of sleep you will get once you hit 30. But, and I see, like, the creepy old men come in like, hey, you look real good. And it's like, Bro, she's old enough to be your granddaughter. That's creepy. You were a 40-year-old man when she was born. What are you doing?
Yeah.
This shit definitely hits on a visceral level for me. I want to say that I was lucky growing up because I was a very unattractive kid, but my sibling, they were gorgeous and they looked like a young woman when they were 14. So they had to go through shit like this. They had creepy fuckers act incredibly inappropriate with them, do shit that was inappropriate with them, and I'm like, so when I hear this dude, and I even know that there are sites where these guys will go to discuss the laws about what they can get away with. So the moment that motherfucker said that, he was like, I know the law and this and this and that. It's like, yeah, but you did forget to check that technically a business establishment can serve whom they want and kick out who they want.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is just a fact that dude seemed to forget, and illegally that is okay. And he forgot the fact that that girl was not assisted by an adult and he was talking to her. So it's like, so hearing this, I'm glad that dude stepped up. Good for him. Step up for kids. They need to be protected. Those guys, I'm with Demi. I'm with my queen. Castrate them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. We will do it personally, bitches.
Like,
Castrate them.
and like, I'll get it if
I'm
like they
sure,
say
like-
something like, "Hi, you're pretty," and like, yeah, I'm like 17. Like at that point, you're like, "Okay, sorry, my bad. I'll walk away right now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry."
Look,
But,
I am a pure mama's, I'm a pure mama bear type. Like,
Yeah.
I,
Like if like let's face it, like if they don't look like that age, like you were saying with your sisters, they look like fully young women, and you don't know, and you say something, and they say, "Hey, look, I'm a minor." Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. I'll walk away right now. That's one thing, but to keep pressing it is where it's like, okay, you sir are just a Dixie cup full of warm Chipotle diarrhea.
Yeah. I had that with my niece when I went on vacation last November.
Mhm.
I didn't tell anyone, so this is the first time to talk about it. So I was going to the amusement park with my niece for a few days, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I told you, Kate, but I remember I told Odyssey my back was bruised.
Oh.
Pretty bad.
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that also has
Don't
another.
mention
Yeah, that also has another reason. Not because that bitch ran up to me only because that, but she was with a group, and my niece is 16. She was 15. She turned 16 not long ago.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was taking advances on her, and she's like, "I'm a minor." And it's like, "Oh well, I can fuck you anyway." And I'm like, "You better fucking step away from my niece right now before I fucking break your bones." So I almost got into a fight with this dude.
Beyond the age thing, consent is important. Consent is sexy. If they say no, you fucking drop it and you walk away. End of discussion.
yeah.
Also, good for you. Oh, good for you, my
Yeah,
queen, for staying
absolutely.
up for your niece, okay?
Absolutely.
And this is
She
why.
was actually the one who had to pull me away before I started fighting.
And this is why I'm making all my daughters learn karate.
I don't care
I'm
boxing.
gonna make Actually, Odyssey, I think you should look Krav Maga. I feel you would be. That is like Brazilian guerrilla style street fighting, and I think that you need to look out for your other sisters. And I being 5 foot, it would just amuse me to see a little cute 5 foot daughter just absolutely just bodying everybody.
Wait, but I do kickboxing.
That's what I am, a 5-foot-year-old.
5 foot long?
But I do kickboxing already, so.
I.
The only style I know how to do is Chihuahua. Gremlin Chihuahua fighting.
She's taller than you, Brimmy. Be quiet.
Yes.
You're the smallest. You're the baby.
Yeah, Brimmy's the baby.
But yeah, so I think we're all in agreement that the person who wrote this story, just major props to them. And
Yes.
creepy old dudes just ugh. And I'm an old dude, so alright. So I'm gonna read the first 2 comments just to kind of see what we have to say. Ask any girl woman how old they were the first time they had been harassed by a boy man. I doubt this is the first time this girl has to put up with this kind of bullshit. Reality is most men take rejection reasonably. Well, they don't fly off the handle. I get rejected, I'm just like, yep, that's fair, and walk away. Problem is, there have been too many men who don't take rejection well, who fail to grasp the concept of no means no, and who lash out when they get their feelings hurt. Men, if your immediate inclination to say, not all men do that, trust me when I say that everyone knows that. Unfortunately, for good men out there, there's no way that any random woman would know who amongst you is safe and who isn't. Too many of you have stood by idly while other men have treated women horribly. It's not enough to not be okay with violence against women. You have to actively take steps to stop it. You can't fix this by speaking up, calling out men who need to be called out. Thank you, OP, for standing up. That you know what? That's that's true. Fair. Yeah. I feel a lot of men like they aren't pieces of shit, but they're not like super. But they're also the type who will sit there and just stand by and let this stuff happen. And they're like, not all men! I would never do... Yeah, but you also would actively do nothing to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll read this.
Yeah.
This one last
Like,
comment.
people will talk mass amounts of shit of what they would do, but no. Like, be the person who will actually be like, sir, you need to step off. You need to get out. Go. And it's hard to be that person, but you can do it. It takes strength, but you can do it.
Like, as a man, I'm going to tell you what she said is true, because, you know, not all men, but, hey, the person I speak out to, at any point, if I try to be like, look, she's 15, you need to back off, that man could pull a fucking gun on me. Like, it's not, like, I'll be the first one to say, it's not just, hey, you know, because I know a lot of women are afraid because of how men act. A lot of men are afraid of how men act too, so like I'm gonna be the first person to say that we're just as fucking terrified of ourselves as our own gender.
And it's understandable. Like, this is not me advocating for people to be like jump in front of the gun. I have been through so much in my life where I have gotten in the middle of things where I was like, calm down. So like even then I don't regret me ever standing up when it was time. It's scary. I get it. It is so scary. I don't regret doing it though. I regret those moments where I did stand in the middle.
One of my go-tos I used to do when I looked a little bit younger, when I was like in my 20s, was if I saw something, I'd be like, excuse me, you need to treat my little sister better than that.
Oh, yes.
And these girls are like, I don't fucking know you. I'm just he will go away. Trust me.
Play along, baby.
Yeah.
Play along,
And, like, that's the thing, like, it is a 50-50, like, half of them like, hey, Kenta, it's nice to see you, thank you. And then they go away, and it's like, yeah, I'll take my coffee now. Okay, have a good one. And the other one's like, I don't know, who are you? You're just as creepy. I'm like, okay, you know what? You need to leave her alone. Alright, here's my money, give me my McDonald's, and, I'm going home to eat it. I spend a lot of time at restaurants and coffee places, if we haven't been able to establish by this.
I love coffee places.
Oh, me too.
Coffee. Boba tea places.
Yes, we know, Brim. You Demi. You would sell feet pics for boba tea. We know this. Ocean will be here with... Ow! Fuck.
Listen,
like, I have a... like, we have a tea... like, there's this tea bar in my city. Oh my god, it's so good.
Ooh. So, while we're sitting here talking, I just want to say that I recently found a fidget spinner that I forgot about, and now when I stream, I sit here and do... I tried to bite it while it was spinning, and I hurt my teeth.
God damn it, Dad! Someone bong Papa, please.
Okay, alright.
For seconds. Yeah, so I think we pretty much covered everything we need to with this story, though. I mean, there really is nothing to defend. This guy was a creepo, and ew.
So then I shall take the next one then.
Thank you, Odyssey.
Yeah. What did she do?
She bonked me.
But it looks like I'm bonking,
I will.
Denny.
That is how I did that.
My wife?
It's the place.
Sucks. I will, in fact. So I am actually. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't normally do this. I am drinking water today. It is sparkling water. It is peach flavored sparkling water.
Oh, the one you posted in the mock chat.
No, it's something different. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll show you.
I drink sparkling water. Yeah.
It's a very cheap Walmart brand, but don't mind the mess in the background. Don't mind the mess in the background. But this is what I'm drinking.
Where's the photo?
I posted it in this chat.
Oh, That one is nice.
Mmm.
I bought that in a blue raspberry one. Like, I love the clear
Oh, that one's
Americans.
so good.
They are so good.
I love how it says
Oh.
clear American. What the hell does that mean?
That
Oh my god, I
it's
love
clear
it,
American.
especially in the summertime. That peach one.
Oh yeah. It's clear
Oh,
American. It means
yeah.
it tastes like a Big Mac and has a gun.
Big Mac, give me the Whopper. I want a Whopper with no onion.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Okay. No, if nobody knows that joke, Dane Cook, look up Whopper, no onion.
Yeah. Sweet and sour sauce. Are you trying to harass me
You know
through
what,
the driving at the BK Lounge?
Oh my god, I want to say it so badly. Oh god, that was such a good joke.
So I'm pretty sure me and you are on the same wavelength right now. Then.
That's why I was like, I want to say that so badly. I know what you're talking about, Papa Kenta.
Yeah.
You know what? Since we're on this topic, now I have to ask. You know Five Guys burgers, right? Why do
No.
they always look like they've been, like, compressed and smushed by somebody before they give it to you?
I have.
Like, what did you do to this burger?
So I just figured
Yeah.
that it's
And
crushed.
why did you charge me $10 for it?
I always figured it's just the fact that it's crushed by the 12 pounds of French fries they gave me in my small order of French fries.
Oh my god, this is so funny. But yeah, it does
You
look
don't
like the
have
Uber
enough money
driver
here.
sat on your burger and gave you a bag of fries off the street.
Yeah.
Listen, I have every time I've gone to Five Guys, I've always ordered in, and I have always ordered in. I've seen them prepare it. I have no idea how it goes from being perfectly fine when they put it in to giving it to me, and it suddenly has just compressed itself.
So here's something funny.
What?
We don't have Five Guys here.
Ooh. So I actually
You save
have.
yourself the trouble.
Yeah, I have something
Yeah,
funny too.
it's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
Everything's getting expensive lately.
If you come out to visit here, I will take you to actual places that have good burgers and not Five Guys.
Mhm.
Like a large,
Oh, yeah.
like a large fry at
Mm.
Five Guys is $7.
Speaking of
What?
outrageous, so we all know over the past year, we all see now Mr. Beast is just an absolute terrible human being.
Ugh.
My town just got in one of our local restaurants a Mr. Beast burger.
Dang.
You know what? I've never watched Mr. Beast, but like I've always had beef with him ever since I tried like his candy, and I'm like, this tastes
Yeah.
like chocolate flavoring
I've
I
done.
can't
instead of
stand
actual
Mr. Beast
chocolate.
at all.
It's just.
I've watched a few of his videos.
I did got it at discount.
Like I watched one. The only one of his I've actually took the time to watch was where he had the 100 YouTubers compete for the $1 million because I love Jane Animation, I love Sam and Colby, they were on there. Ryan Trahan is one of the most wholesome people. Like, just so I'm watching because I'm like, oh, I love these people. Oh, Logan Paul's on there. Someone punch him, please. So
Yeah.
that is the only one I've watched, and
I
Outs-
can't stand
yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand him.
all this stuff goes on, and my town's like, hey, you know what? We're gonna take his money and open up a Mr. Beast burger here. But yeah. Are you guys ready for a third story?
Hell yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
Yeah.
We
You,
have two more.
You ready for this, Demi? You want to take
Yes.
this one? Alright.
The next one that you will get is an extremely long one, though.
Alright.
If you want to take this, that's fine as well.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this one. I'll let you do the last one.
Okay. Yes.
I feel I read a little bit quicker because I just want to get through it. I'm like I go into this like playing Final Fantasy. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, let me get the game now. All right, so we are heading into story number 3, and am I the asshole for telling my wife to stop crying about missing on our daughter's wedding? What the fuck?
Yep, already confirmed.
Okay, I'm gonna reserve my right, but it's not looking good for this dude. All right. As my title says, my wife, 53 female, and I, 55 male, have 3 children: Brett, 27, Amy, 25, and Lynn, 24. Now let me say, I love all my children in their own ways, but no child has ever given me a headache like Lynn. She's our wild child. Got a college degree at 16, began working and saving up, moved to Louisiana once she turned 18, got more college degrees, and lives a pretty nice life. I'm proud of her, of course, but she has always been our wildly independent, argumentative, intelligent little girl. She's the more social one, too. She's covered in tattoos, piercings, and always has funky hair. I'm proud of her. I love her, but she's always been our non-traditional child. Okay, so right off the bat, she's our problem child. She got her college degree when she was 16. That is an issue here. That's what I'm picking up on this.
Yeah, I know there are some people who absolutely hate that, like, you get multiple degrees. I have seen it.
Yeah. I want my children to be like me and work in a factory. All right, Lynn.
No, Dad, I'm not gonna work in a factory. Already did that before.
No, I don't want my children to turn anything out like me. Just use me as an example of what not to be. Lynn met... Sorry, go ahead. Alright, so Lynn met her now husband, Brad, 27, when she first moved to Louisiana. Brad is like Lynn, tattoos and piercings up the wazoo. I mean, I have a lot of tattoos and piercings, but none on my wazoo. That sounds like it would be painful. Non-traditional. He's a good kid. I like him. He protected Lynn, and he has been by her side for a lot of things. I actually love that kid for protecting my baby girl. Lynn will be the first child of ours to be married. So when I heard the news about their engagement, my wife was super excited. She started talking about wedding planning and all that girl stuff. All that girl stuff, planning a wedding. I'm gonna sit and drink beer and watch football. Lynn and Brad... Woo?
No, that was me going.
Okay.
Roll, Shaggy.
Lynn and Brad... Lynn and Brad were both upfront about not wanting a wedding and just wanting a small party with mainly family and some friends as a celebratory thing. My wife was very upset and pushed at Lynn till she reluctantly agreed to plan a wedding. Not even a week into wedding planning, Lynn and my wife had a spat about floral arrangements, which led to Lynn flying back home to Louisiana. Lynn announced they had eloped and would be planning a small, intimate get-together in New Orleans around Halloween time. Oh my god. My wife lost it, and her and Lynn got into a huge argument over the phone, which led them both to not speaking. My wife cries every time this situation is brought up, saying she missed out on her little girl's special day. After a few weeks of this nonsense, I finally stopped. Why are you surprised Lynn didn't want a wedding in the first place? She's our least traditional child. I'm glad we at least got the engagement announcement. Stop crying about it and wait till Brett or Amy get married, because they're the ones that will actually enjoy that wedding shit. My wife called me a few names and has been avoiding me. I really don't mean to be an asshole, but Lynn is the last child I expect to want a big grand wedding. I mean, for fuck's sake, she's a nurse that does hair on the side, who is also practicing witch. Okay, that makes no sense. I'd more expect Brad to want the big wedding when he and his boyfriend eventually get engaged. It also just felt wrong she tried forcing on Lynn. Lay the brutal honesty on me. Do I roll over and apologize to continue to stick up for Lynn over this mess? Okay.
Fuck, I need to apologize now. I feel bad now. No.
Okay, what?
He's right. He's right.
So-
Definitely right.
Like, I think...
Yeah, not the asshole.
Hear me out.
No.
He is definitely standing up for his daughter in a very non-traditional way. Like, oh, she's a fucking freak, but we expect that. Whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I feel in a small way, they're both kind of pushing the asshole line. Not fully, but they're tiptoeing around that line like, hey.
Yes,
So
but
not
the
a
mother
like everybody sucks here.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm more on his side of not being. Like, she definitely She sounds like she is just a lovely human being to be around. The daughter. The wife, not
Yeah.
so much. But, like I said, like, he definitely sounds like just your traditional 50-year-old American, works at a factory, doesn't have time for these shenanigans. I just like to drink beer, watch football, and when my family's sleeping, I will watch Pornhub videos on my phone. And he's like,
What?
my daughter's a creep. My daughter's a freak, but
Videos or was that pimp videos?
that was Cornhub. He watches corn growing, and then be inserted into orifices.
Yeah, all right, there we go.
But yeah, no,
Mother
like I
shouldn't
said,
have forced a wedding onto their
Yeah.
daughter though.
Yeah.
So she's definitely the asshole here.
yeah, like of the two, she is definitely the worst. But like, I feel he could have handled this a little differently. Been like, hey, you know that this isn't something she wanted. Maybe consider her feelings type deal. But
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, this is where, like, me personally, my experience, same thing happened with me when I did get married. I wanted it to be something small, and it was forced on me to make it bigger. And then, so yeah, like, people kept transforming what I wanted, and then the outcome even later was breaking point for me was my wedding. I only got to actually celebrate it for an hour and a half because
yeah,
it was a hot day. It was a very hot day, and it was a very hot day, and so I understand it was an outside wedding, so I understand why people wanted to leave pretty damn quickly. But at the same time, like, I only got to enjoy my wedding for less than an hour and a half, and then I was expected to immediately give thank you cards and gifts or thank you cards to people after a month of being married, and you have at least 1 to 6 months to do that.
Yep.
And no, I got mass shit for after a month, and I had just started a new job, so it felt literally like my wedding wasn't my wedding. Our wedding, it wasn't our wedding at the time. So, like, I hear that the mom wanted it one way, but wasn't listening to her daughter, and so her daughter still tried to give her a way to do it with the reception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I can understand. Sorry, go ahead.
The dad is not the asshole.
No. See, my thing is, I can understand as a daughter of, how many VTube daughters do I have now? I have Brim, Demi, Odyssey, I would love for them to have, big, beautiful weddings where I can sit there and be like, that's my girl. But at the same time, I realize if Demi ever got married, that would just be, they're gonna bite each other until, one of them bleeds, and then they will be, run off hand in hand into a field of flowers, which is also just as beautiful.
No, I do want a big wedding, but you're not sitting down. You're the one who's giving me away, Dad. Fuck you.
Oh, I've been trying to give you away. No one is taking it. I tried to give you... I offered you to Brimmy at least 3 times today. Like, hey, do you want an...
I don't want Brimmy.
It's like this pink-haired model. Very few miles on it. Little bit of baggage, but...
Brimmy is taken anyway. What, Brimmy?
But no, I can understand wanting your kids to have a wedding, but at the same time, you have to respect what they want.
Yeah.
Once they turn 18 and leave the nest, they're their own person. You don't have that say over what they do with their life anymore. Oh no, I'm not trying to sell. I'm giving it away.
Say this. I'll say it like this. Like, when I think about, because I've never really thought about, when I think about wedding planning.
Yeah.
The thing is, see, here's the thing. Both my mom and my dad, they both have 9 siblings each. Who also have kids. Who also have grandkids.
Oh my god.
And when we look at the family, like, my dad's like, no, when it comes to, like, a big, like, a wedding, because, like, yeah, no. No, because, like, I think it would be just a small wedding, like, just a small little intimate wedding, and then you would pay big out for the reception.
Yeah.
It's really, that's all anyone really cares about is just getting to the food and, like, the open bar and stuff.
Remy,
What?
if I'm being
Oh, yeah.
adoption center, you're coming with me. We're twins after all. If I go, you go too, bitch. Papa's words, we're twins. Fuck you, Remy.
You are a package deal at this point.
Yeah,
See?
you're like, fuck you, I love you. But no, like,
Yeah.
honey, your family situation, my first thought was my big fat Greek wedding.
Yes!
Yes, yes, it's like, when, like, just theoretically, and that's not even going for my fiance's side. That's just my side alone, and we're just like, if you've ever been to one of our family reunions, just one half of our family reunions, like, we have to, like, rent out, like, a whole park. I'm not joking, and it's just like, yeah, for a wedding where, like, the family just agrees, like, some of you can come, some of you can't, we're all cool with it. Like, for our family, I think we agree. Like, as long as they get an invitation to, like, the reception, to where, like, where there's an open bar or anything, they're like, we're good. So it's like, wedding, small, intimate, immediate family, and then reception, just, it's just an open reception. Anybody can come in. Bring your neighbors, bring your friends, whatever. It's just one big block party.
That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Hey.
I don't even want to
So
get
where's
into what
our
mine.
invitations, honey? Where's our invitation, Neon?
Well, you can come if you want, whenever it happens, yeah.
Oh yeah!
I will come with
Like I said,
snacks.
when I think of my reception, I'm basically just going, like, most of that money that I would plan for a wedding, I think it would just be a reception. It would just be, most of the reception would just be a block party. Like,
Hell yeah.
everyone could come in, everyone could, like, eat, drink, be merry, whatever. Just have a day where we all just have fun. That's all people really care for when they come to a wedding.
It is so stressful. Weddings are so fucking stressful. So it's
Yeah.
like, just make it easy where you can.
I never got
Mhm.
married, so I don't know. I wanna get married.
I did get married, but it was a backyard reception, and then it ended in divorce. So
Oof.
yeah.
Yeah, and yes, Julie, yes, we can have steak. We can have
Yes!
steak, and, like, I would probably get it catered. I would probably, like, get the whole thing catered.
I mean, coffee and cake's good.
Oh gosh, like I had a peanut butter frosted, almost kind of cheesecakey kind of cake. It was so fucking good. It was
Hey, if
so
you need
good.
cake baking, I can make you cake. I need to practice again, but
All right.
I did a study for it, so I need to practice again. But yeah.
Hmm.
Like we'll get cooking. We'll get cooking on cakes.
Oh.
All right. So here's my new idea. I want to fly all my children out once at some point, and we're just gonna do a big baking stream where we're gonna bake cakes.
Well, my dress over here, Dad. We can do that here.
Even better. I will put money aside. Like I'll just put like $1,000 in my pocket. Put down like, all right, whoever makes the best cake, I will take out shopping, and the other daughters get McDonald's. Just get McDonald's.
Yeah. Okay, next wedding, that's all that's gonna happen. If it's not gonna be a potluck, I'm just gonna be like, y'all, here's a gift card to freaking McD's. We're having
Yes!
this shit over here. You guys are fine.
McDonald's.
The person at McDonald's
Ooh,
like,
that's actual-
you want a 20 piece McNuggets?
Well, just
Damn it.
I don't take McNuggets.
And
Okay, I always take
20
Big
cheeseburgers? And how many orders of French fries?
69, bitch.
Nice.
Get McDonald's, Brim.
69.
So that was a much shorter than I thought it was going to be, Demi.
The next one is fucking long, so that will make up to it.
Like when you said this one's long, I'll read it. I'll just go on my like Final Fantasy. Just all right. This is going to be a 22-minute cutscene. That I'm gonna just sit there and press the A button till it stops.
Freaking right. Oh my
So
god.
this one is from a year ago.
All right. Oh, so are we gonna move on into the last one now?
Yeah.
All right.
If you guys are ready for it.
I am ready to be read to. I am ready to be read to. Let me just.
This is gonna
pull
be
up
a
on the screen.
long ass one. Okay. Sit tight, guys, because this is gonna be a long one. Okay. So, new update 8 months later. Am I the asshole for leaving the restaurant after my sister flirted with my girlfriend and made her uncomfortable?
Hey yo!
Trigger warning! Incest, sexual harassment, mood spoiler, disturbing, but things are much better than last time. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you guys ready for this bullshit?
I don't know if I'm ready for this level of ratchet, but bring it on.
Okay, we got this. Let's go.
Okay.
Actually, before you do, I have one quick thing I need to say. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is very important. I just need to find it real quick and read it for you guys. So from what I'm getting, hold on.
Is it Babu?
Okay, that's all I had to say.
What was it? You were cutting out.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second. That's Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh!
I had to do. I saw incest, and I'm like, all right, we have to do the meme. We have to do the meme.
Oh, sweet Alabama. Na 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 na. Oh, before we continue, heard anything from Listen to Baby?
I've heard nothing, so I don't know. I'll try to read what I can from what she sent me last, which was yesterday around 12. They did get sent to a really good hospital out in the capital of my state. It doesn't sound good because apparently her mom, dad were in tears. The baby daddy was in tears and stuff. She said, she basically all she was saying is she's just out of it because she did not expect this to happen. For anyone out there who might be a little lost right now, my mod / best friend in real life, Liz, who has been pregnant for about what feels like 3 years now, finally had her baby. We've been all the other mods have been bugging her for about a week now to have the baby. I was about to hire a plumber to just bring the plunger and just it out. Apparently, I don't have many details. She didn't really give me much. I'm not pressing on it. There were some complications, so if you guys do know Liz from the community, just keep her and the baby in your thoughts. I don't have any updates. It's not my place to... Actually, if I did have the info, it still wouldn't be my place to say, because outside of... There was some complications, and... she is in my thoughts. I hope that everything turns out fine, because I would like to meet my niece in the very near future.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as long as everything is okay with her and the baby, and they are in good hands.
Thank you, Knight. Yeah. I after the stream, I'll probably text her and just let her know that all the mods and everyone from today's stream is
Maybe we should make a get better soon, and then congratulations on the baby. Card.
We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Show her. She usually watches them. If she's not here, she'll get bored and I think she's excited because let me just explain to you. There are two things in this life that Liz loves more than anything else. That is caffeine. Three things she loves more than anything: bullying me, caffeine, and cannabis. Two of those things she couldn't do because she was pregnant, and I'm scared because I'm afraid she's gonna put G Fuel in the monster the minute she leaves the hospital.
I would be surprised if she does that already.
Honestly, the minute it popped out, she was probably like, "Give me a monster." Give me a
For
monster.
real.
Give me a monster and a dab pen. I will hydrate. You know what, Demi? Hydrate with me, won't you?
Yay! Let's hydrate!
So
That's
for the new
important.
viewer attack thing, I'm gonna figure out how that works. I got it set up recently. I will figure out how that works. So next time, so hopefully tomorrow's stream, I can tell you exactly how to make that work. Because it is supposed to give you guys the ability to to shoot something at me on the screen.
Oh.
That's what I showed you with the tomato.
Oh yes.
Apparently, it is an extension. It should technically give you something to click on that is gonna let you aim stuff at whoever you want or wherever you want on the screen. So once I figure that out myself, I will let you guys know. I will walk you through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
But yeah. So with that said, I do believe we have a long story ahead of us.
Yep.
Ooh.
If you see
I
my
mean, with that title.
Right?
Ugh.
Yeah.
this is literally if you see my screen, this is literally what we have.
Uh-oh.
What?
Stitching.
With that title, I have no idea what.
Stitching's gonna attack. Stitching's going to attack.
Okay. All right. I'm holding my stones until we get to the end. So let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, guys. This is a long one. I've had this account for a bit, but I prefer lurking instead of posting. My 19 male sister. Oh, my 19 male sister Haley, female, 20 female, not real name, is a very open and flirty person. She never put a label on her sexuality, but she has said she was attracted to everyone. Ever since we were in high school, she often flirted with girls I was interested in. She would also flirt with my friends when they come over to hang out. Sometimes Haley would even come into my room without knocking, just to talk to them. It was very uncomfortable, and some of my friends even stopped coming over to my house because of this. This made me really angry, and I told her parents, 45 male and 42 female, but they would always say I'm being
It's here now.
homophobic. Huh?
I will try to refund all of you guys your points. I did get the thing set up so you guys can actually do the attacks now. My bad. I'll try to refund all of you guys. I forget how to do that. I'm gonna look into that while you read this. So go ahead. Proceed.
But they said, they always say I'm being homophobic and to leave her alone. So she always get away with it. A few months after she graduated, she moved out of the house, and I haven't had to deal with her flirting with my friends anymore. 7 months ago, I met my now girlfriend, Layla, 18 female, and we were really hit it off. We've been together a little for over 4 months. One thing to note about Layla is that she's really shy, so she never voiced any concerns until after the fact. Okay, that's actually fucking cute.
Yeah, that is wholesome and cute.
Well, I really wanted her to meet my parents, and so we set up a quick dinner at a nice restaurant on Tuesday night. Cat! Without even telling me, my cats are disagreeing with this shit as well. Without even telling me, my parents invited Haley, who was almost 30 minutes late, for the better part of the dinner. She would constantly flirt with my girlfriend. She would give Layla compliments about her clothing, body, facial features, and even offer her number multiple times. My parents would just laugh along with her antics, saying it's just how she normally is. But I could clearly see Layla was uncomfortable, so I paid my side of the bill and took her home. Good boyfriend. When we got to her house, I asked if I could spend the night, and she said yes. And that's where I've been for the past few days. Aww. My parents and Haley have been blowing up my phone, calling me all sorts of names, which was me thinking I was in the wrong. I haven't answered any of my sister's messages, but I told my mom where I am. When I asked Layla about it, she said the compliments were nice at first, but she got uncomfortable. So am I the asshole for making a big deal out of my sister flirting with my girlfriend? ETA. I didn't put my reasoning. Sorry, my parents think I'm an asshole for ignoring my sister's message. An even bigger asshole for walking out of the restaurant. They say I was entitled and rude. Does that make me the asshole? Edit two. Thanks to you, legendary, for finding this deleted edit. Thank you so much to everyone who commented. Since there is a lot of you in such short time, any advice given is greatly appreciated, even if I can reply to them all. I'm going to message my parents later tonight and let them know I'll be going no contact with them until both of them and my sister apologize to my girlfriend. I'll also be mentioning how Haley's behavior is sexually harassment and that they are enabling her. Whether they apologize or not, it's up to them, but I refuse to let my girlfriend go on again. Thank you. So, are they the ass? And then I will
No.
go more after that. Way more.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think?
So, honey, do you want to say what you think first?
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Yeah.
Not the asshole.
That's just weird.
Yeah. Like, I can get jokingly flirting, but...
It gets worse.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh.
Boy.
I think we're in for a ride here, guys.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Papa, what do you have to say?
I think, I don't think the asshole. I think if he put down, hey, we're uncomfortable with this, and they didn't take that seriously, that's more of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Say.
this just seems a pretty big, hey, we're being an asshole, but we're gonna blame you at being the asshole before we take accountability.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my only thoughts on this.
So, relevant comment.
Yeah.
In OP's relationship with his sister, I'm already really low contact with my sister, and I've been since a few months after she moved out. Last time I saw her was Easter for a few minutes. I'm thinking of low contact with my parents, but my girlfriend says she would feel bad if this is the reason I stopped talking to my parents. I don't know, I don't want her to think it's her fault, but I'm pretty sure she's going to blame herself anyway. Would your parents think it was cute funny if you flirted with Haley's date? Haley has never been in a relationship long enough for them to meet their parents, which is why I think she's so much fun flirting with everyone. It just makes me angry, and when I can visibly see my friends and girlfriend getting uncomfortable with. A few told her to stop, but she never did. I bet if you had a brother, your parents would be far less fine with it. I've often wondered that, and a few of my friends have mentioned it before, but my parents have always been shut down the conversation before I could bring it up. Besides this, Haley and I used to be very close, and when we had a bunch of stuff in common. But then she came out, and it's put a huge strain on our relationship. Have you tried talking with your sister? I've tried talking with her privately, but when they started, but she would run and tell her parents that I was bugging her. Then my parents would tell me to leave her alone. It was a constant back and forth at the time. Why do they think you are entitled? They say I'm entitled because I told my parents beforehand that I would be paying for the entire bill, so they didn't end up bringing any money with them. Parents paid for them after I left. Well,
Okay, yeah, that's actually funny.
yeah, opinion voted not the yes.
Yeah.
Update October 1, 2 days later. Apologies for posting this on my main page. I tried to post an update to the Am I the Asshole subreddit, but it wouldn't let me. Sorry, this update took a few days. I'm still reeling from everything that happened. First of all, I want to thank all the people who left comments and judgment. I won't say much as I'm sure you all want to know what happened. It's a lot. I'm still disgusted and don't really know how to feel about it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Friday night, I messaged my mom and dad to let them know I wouldn't be conversing with them unless Layla is giving an apology. Up to this point, that still hasn't been received and I don't think it ever will. I also let them know I will be stopping by on Saturdays to pick up my things from the house. Well, Saturday morning I go over to the house and bring my girlfriend's dad, who we will call Carl.
Carl!
That kills people.
Oh, I did not know that. I am in the wrong. I suck.
What did you do, Dad?
Well, I was jamming on the saxophone, and then he came into the house, and I stabbed him in the chest 37 times.
Carl.
Carl, it kills people!
Oh, I did not know that. I am in the wrong here.
Okay, to help. Sitting on the porch, it's my sister who tells me immediately she wants to talk. Anyways, we go inside and sit down, which is when she says she has to tell me something without me freaking out. Basically, in a much more dimmed down version, my sister tells me she has feelings for me since high school. Ugh. Which is when I started going to the gym and slimming out a lot more. Oh my god. She said the main reason she flirted with all my friends is because she wanted to divert her attraction somewhere else. According to her, this is also the reason she moved out so quickly because fucking cat.
Meow.
Because she couldn't stand
Yeah.
being around me and knowing she couldn't have me. Oh. Okay,
Hold
this
on.
makes me sick.
Hold on. I have to reiterate this real quickly. Okay, proceed.
Just so you know, ads start in a minute.
Okay, so.
You want me to snooze?
This part,
Yeah, I'm gonna
this
hit the
and-
snooze.
and,
Alright, so it's snooze for 5 minutes.
Okay. I left, I didn't get any of my stuff, and honestly, I don't know if I will go back to get it. I blocked my sister on everything as soon as I get back to my girlfriend's house, and my mom keeps messaging me telling me to apologize for walking out again. I don't know how to feel, I'm absolutely disgusted, I feel like throwing up all the time, and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get up and go to work tomorrow like everything's normal. I haven't told my girlfriend or her dad yet, and I don't know if I'm going. I have no idea if my mom or dad knows, but even thinking about it makes my head hurt. This is so much worse than I thought it was. What the fuck? I know a lot of people might start commenting about how this is fake, and I don't really care. I wish it was. Do your parents know?
Oh,
I don't know if my parents. Yeah.
this is becoming that spoof they made of solo leveling the sister leveling. This is becoming that real quick, like.
You know, sometimes you don't need to tell people things.
Yeah, no,
Some things you can just take to the grave.
yeah.
Okay, I want to see the update before I have any reaction. I'm holding it in. I
Yeah,
need to.
yeah.
Okay, 2 more updates. I don't know if my parents know, and I have no intention of asking. At this point, I'm just trying to calm down and think about what I'm going to do next. Update post 2. October 9, 8 days later. And this is also 2 years ago. So it's been a week. I'm not sure how many people are going to see this, but whoever does this, hi! After my last post, I didn't answer many comments because I was still going through the motion of what was said. I wanted to get a quick update out last week, but things got in the way, which led us to here. Last Tuesday, I messaged my parents telling them everything my sister had told me. It wasn't until Thursday I got a reply where they called me all sorts of names. They said I was perverted, a liar, a man-child, etc. However, after messaging back and forth with them for a while, it came out on my mom's side that my sister confirmed my story and wanted me to say it was false because neither of them wanted to believe it. It's safe to say I have no intention to talk to either of them for a long time. I told my girlfriend everything on Tuesday as well. She was a lot more supportive than I initially thought, so that worked out pretty well. On Friday, we told her father and we started looking for apartments to move in together. Aww.
Oh.
As for all my things back at my parents' house, my girlfriend's dad and a few of my friends went to pick up my stuff without me. I gave them a list of all the necessary things. My friends don't know why I moved out, just that I didn't, not to ask.
Yeah.
Which led us to today. I know a few people on my update post commented about this being fake, and as much as I wish it wasn't, this is the hell I'm living in. Over the past few weeks, Over the past week, I've been looking back to my sister and I relationship and realized a lot of stuff that isn't normal. I'll give an example, but I just wanted it to be over with. Thanks for the support, and this will probably be the last update. There's one more update, guys.
Oh god. Oh god.
Right, what's that? Right, what's that?
3, June 3rd, 2024. 8 months later. For a while, I forgot I made this post. Until it showed up on my Instagram feed a couple weeks. Figured I owed you all a final close to what happened. To be honest, it's not much. If anyone remembered, I first posted asking if I was the asshole for leaving the restaurant after my no longer considered her but sister openly flirted with my girlfriend. Is he talking about his sister or his girlfriend?
Sister, I believe.
No, I see, okay. Well, turns out it was a hell lot worse, and then it came out that my sister had feelings towards me. I basically left home to live with my absolute amazing girlfriend and her dad for a while. So onto the update. My girlfriend and I are still together! Yay!
Okay.
Mm.
There's a silver lining in this incest tunnel. Nice. Okay.
Incense tunnel, that. No. No. Bad choice of words. Bad choice of words.
Baby! And let me just say, she makes every single day worth it, and I can't imagine my life without her. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm so
Yeah.
lucky to wake up every morning and just be able to stare at her and remember that she's mine. She's so incredibly smart that I've seen her outwit our incredible stubborn cat several times. Also, yeah, we got a cat. Silly little orange furball named Mickey. With way too much energy for such a small body. He keeps trying to eat the fish out of the tank, lol. Pretty sure he has 2 functioning brain cells, and that's it. I'm sure. I mean, that's every fucking orange cat.
Yeah.
But okay.
They do bring a certain energy to what they do.
Yes. I'm truly living the life. She and I eventually found an apartment for us a couple times over. I'm close to my girlfriend's college, and I got a pretty decent job here to support the both of us. My girlfriend's dad, who is an absolute saint, helped with the first and last deposit just to help us out, and I can't thank him enough. He's joked a few times about me calling him dad, so I guess that's where we are, lol. As for my parents and sister, I haven't heard anything from my parents except a few voicemails when I first moved from unknown numbers. One of my aunts told me that the truth came out a few months later after I moved and the whole family turned on them. Apparently they left town, but I'm not entirely sure where they ended up. As for my sister, if you can even call her that, apparently stuck around towns for several months, but ended up spiraling into several substances and finished with a new boyfriend she got. I don't know where she is now, and honestly, I couldn't care less. She isn't my sister anymore and hasn't been for a while now. So that brings my story to a close. I'm sorry if it wasn't exciting as people were expecting, and I apologize that it took me this long to remember, lol. Again, I want to thank everyone who sent supportive messages and advice on what I should do. There were several people who sent me private messages for an update, so this is for you, I guess. Anyway, now I'm going to make my girlfriend some green tea because she's absolutely obsessed with it lately, lol. I think his girlfriend is pregnant.
Oh,
That would be cute.
I want to make the joke. Oh, ad
Make
break
the
ends in
joke.
13. So, if they break up, she's technically not his sister anymore.
Oh!
Hey, he's the one who said it, not me.
you know, and I should make the joke, so yeah. You're welcome. Oh God.
What do you do? Well, I don't consider her my sister anymore, so... No! As soon as
Next time on One Life to Live.
Next time on Housewives, Alabama. Desperate Housewives, Alabama. This is my brother husband. His name is Cletus. He lost his finger in the meth lab explosion last week.
Oh my god.
Are you sure about that? I know he was born without his fingers, you know, because his mama, brother, sister said there's some shit wrong with that, and he was born. Oh. Okay.
thoughts.
I'm pretty sure I saw this as an anime, so my brain is just like,
Yeah. I'm getting some Sword Art vibes from the first season of Sword Art vibes from this.
I'm in love with my brother.
Oni-chan!
Right? I was thinking that too. While Debbie was reading that. Ani-san. It's like,
I'm gonna need a voice recording of that for a redeem later on.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
What can be said? Like, really, what could be said after that?
Yeah,
Like,
this
what
poor
emotion
guy.
do you want me to express?
Yeah.
What emotion could you express at that point?
Is what the
Hey,
fucking
you wanna know what my
emotion?
emotion is? You wanna know what my emotion is for this?
What?
Kill me now.
Is what the fucking emotion? Cause I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. However,
It should be. It genuinely should be.
However, like the stuff with the girlfriend and how their life turned out, so wholesome. Just love hearing happy
Yeah,
endings like that.
Exactly, GZ. I walked in angry, and then I'm grossed out. I walked
Yeah.
in this angry, and now I walked out horrified.
oh my god. Like, because they did warn us. Incest. And
That-
I was just like,
yeah.
okay,
I
where does
I
it come
heard.
to play?
I'm like, all right. I'm curious now. What's happening? What's going on? I wanted Ratchet, and Demi delivered.
You're welcome, Dad.
Oh god.
All right, you've been holding it in this whole time. Let it out now.
Just like I said, so many animes and mangas that I like had to drop because there was the incest angle and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, bye bye, and then just but like the story, and then just thinking about how it played out. I only did that. I only drove them away because I wanted you to myself, and it's like,
Yanrei disgusting Yanrei
Yeah.
incest vibe.
Listen.
Parents. Go ahead, honey.
Oh no, I'm just saying. It's just like, obviously, there's a reason why diaries exist, why journals exist, why
Yeah.
confidential therapists exist.
There's a reason why just
Things,
stuffing things down exists.
and this is something you take to your grave. There are just some things you take to your grave, and this is
Yeah.
one of them. Because what the fuck did you expect to accomplish?
I
Like,
think she was
legitimately.
hoping. I think she was hoping that her brother would then.
It's like, why though? Why? What part of him has ever given you like that sort of vibe? Like, yeah, he'd be cool with me explaining this to him.
He'll totally want to let me touch his peanuts after this.
Like
Yeah.
reading a room is a thing, and it's
Yeah.
like in no way, shape, or form did I read that. Yeah, this dude would be into that. Not
Yeah,
at all.
no. From what even before I got that, he was kind of like, yeah, my sister's kind of annoying.
And mind
Yeah.
you, we're reading this secondhand. We can pick that up. How have you lived with this guy firsthand and not thought that, maybe I shouldn't about my deepest, darkest desires to this guy?
Let me just write a book. Let me just write another Twilight fan fiction. Thank you, Demi.
No, we don't need another 50 Shades of Grey reenactment. No, okay. But like, it makes me think that they did that. That she did that because she realized how much closer he was getting to his girlfriend, and this was her last ditch attempt to just be like, no, don't leave me. And it's like, this is. You
would
need help.
make me drive away further. And that's the
Yeah.
craziest shit. that would drive somebody away further. There's no way you didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Final ditch effort, like, well, if I don't say it now, it'll never be able to be said. If I need to get it out there. Lee!
Get it out, Dad. Leader.
No, this is Patrick. But yeah, no, that was,
Something to end up with. Oh.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing, too. Throughout this whole story, as much as, like, the sister aspect was like, okay, this is, uncomfortable, I think what really got me about this was just the gross negligence of his parents and basically being like, hey, so this is what happened. No, you're a fucking lying man-child. Yeah, well, you brought me this world, so both of you can go fuck yourself.
Agreed.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, it's like we know we obviously know who the favorite is.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Obviously.
the part where it said that the parents were... all the other family turned on them, they had to leave town. I wanted to stand up and just... Like, if you're going to be a shitbag to your children, just don't have kids. Don't have kids.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Unless it's Brim, and then I pick on her for support.
Who?
Brim.
Yeah.
I'm trying to toughen her up for the world.
Okay.
Brim, you're short!
Brim, Papa Smurf still wants his letter back, bitch.
Oh my God.
Okay. I honestly could not help but like, so yeah, I couldn't honestly help but wonder, did the parents know? Did they really not know, or did I get this feeling that they kind of had an idea.
There's like just a sick thought in my head where the parents would have supported it. Like, they give me the vibe that they're just awful.
Not just that, but what if
Yeah.
they are fucking related to each other? And that's why they
Oh
were
my
so
goodness,
fucking...
I do.
So how'd you meet your wife? Well, I went to my family reunion, and there she was.
See, I feel like this is like what, like those parents who like have an obvious favorite and will just tolerate whatever the favorite child does,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yep.
This immediately makes me think of Fallout, where it's just like, we're cousins. It's like, we did things. Yeah, but we're cousins. It doesn't count.
bitch.
Oh my... Yeah, I forgot about that. Okie dokie. I want to rewatch that now. Dang it.
How did we start out? How did we start out wild and then we ended just out of pocket?
I don't know.
And this is only the
Like,
first time we're doing this.
Oh.
It's like,
Imagine the
the
other
first
ones.
story. The first story was already wild, but now we've reached out of pocket territory. Like,
And me and Demi,
Oh my God.
our job is to outdo ourselves every month. We have to do better than this next month.
I will find more for next month, Papa.
Alright.
And I will find out fucking
Yeah, I asked someone else to do it, but I think she has a lot on her plate, so I'm not gonna. And then I do have the page on my Discord too, which we can always as we find stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here I thought sending you all over the Roach Queen would be too much.
The Roach Queen will be next month.
I don't know that one, so we will do that next month.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And if anything,
Oh,
every
I'm definitely
fucked up
tuning in for
story-
that one.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. For every fucked up story that you guys read, you have to read the wholesome ones, okay? Give
We will-
people a reason worth having a belief in the human race.
Yeah, maybe we will try to add
Oh,
one
yeah.
wholesome a stream.
Oh yeah, like a palate cleanser.
We'll do like
Yes.
two ratchet. We'll do like two ratchet, one wholesome, and then one that just is like a nuclear bomb being dropped.
Oh my god. Just.
Yes.
No, let's save the wholesome for last. Let's save the wholesome. So
Yeah,
as
yeah,
everyone is just like,
Yes.
what the fuck? I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah.
like there was one wholesome one I read that if I could find it again, I would submit it to read. Basically, it was two actors, and it was like, I've never had feelings for another man, but then I met this guy, and it basically was him confessing his feelings for this guy on Reddit. The update, he found the Reddit, and he felt the same way. We are so in love right now. And as I'm listening to this story, I'm sitting there, tears falling down my face. I'm like, "You're not crying! I'm not crying! You're crying!"
Putting onions up in this club right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But just, I mean, and hey, at least this did end with him just getting the fuck out of there. It was,
Yeah,
it was
and
a wholesome.
And the wet
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah, like
like we'll focus this ending on him and his girlfriend and how cute they sound and that orange cat.
With two brain cells.
Yeah.
Right.
so I actually love how this got set up because in the very first story we read, it was a guy who just up and left without any explanation. And
Yeah.
it was like, and we were like, yeah, May could communicate. And the last one is like, no communication.
Yeah, no.
Run.
Those are there's thoughts best left kept to yourself.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that I have a cat with two brain cells.
That's something you need to share. If you have a dumb cat, I need to know this. I need pictures of him. I need you to send me videos. I need
Okay,
to
what?
I need to know everything about this cat.
That I gotta
I
send you
need to
something.
get a picture of the stray cat.
I'm gonna send you a picture of my cat with two brain cells, Papa.
Please do. Please do.
Oh my god. Just
Here, this
yeah.
is what she does lately.
Ooh.
I send it to DMs. I'll send it to this group as well.
Because okay, so there's
Baby.
this stray cat that comes in. There's this stray cat that comes in that comes to my house, and I've been feeding it throughout the winter, and I made it a house and everything just so it gets out the cold, and it's been coming around my house. And it's like,
You're fine,
then we have
Thank
the
you.
neighbor's cat.
Mm-hmm.
We have the neighbor's cat that obviously it has a collar and everything, and it's a chunky boy.
Oh,
And it has gotten to the point where now it will come over because I leave the bowl out for like the stray cat, and the chunky cat will not eat out of the bowl. He will use it as a place to literally sit in and sleep.
What the dog
It's
doing?
like,
Oh.
out of the you have a home, you have a family.
He's
Sounds
just
so
being
nice.
social. He's trying to make
Sleeping in my
friends.
cat's food-
So,
sleeping in the cat's food bowl.
so honey, I need to ask you because I see the chat. What the dog do?
What's the dog doing?
God.
So cute.
God.
What did the dog
Oh.
do?
Who's dog?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we were
Like,
told
again,
about
like,
the dog. Tell them about the
what
dog.
dog? GZ, what dog are you talking about?
Quotation mark. Dog.
Unless it's your dog. Oh my god. Oh, I know exactly what he's talking about.
We want to hear about the dog.
Me-
We want to hear about the dog.
He got me with an up dog, and he has never let me live it down since. Oh my god. I was caught off guard, and he was talking about the dog and a dog.
Not that one,
some
honey.
dog, and I'm like, what? Oh, not that one?
Yep.
Which one are you talking about then?
The
Yes, we
quotation
are.
mark dog.
I want to know which one. Oh, the coyote. Okay,
Oh.
so I'm walking home. And there's this like, I see this dog, and it comes up to me, and it's like it's just rubbing itself all over me, and I'm like, oh my god, who are you? You have no collar. What's going on? And so like, I take it, I actually go and I take it to the vet and everything, and the vet comes out and he's like, ma'am, that is a coyote. And I'm like, oh, well, what do we do about it then? Thankfully, the vet can call animal control and get the dog. But like, for a coyote, it was very, very calm. Like, it was calm. It let me pet it.
Aw.
It laid on my lap. I'm like, aw, because I genuinely thought it was just some sort of dog.
Aw.
Did you? Oh. I mean,
It just wanted to be your friend.
oh my god.
Alright, so I am giving, I have to wait another minute, but I'm giving both the guests a shout out before we end the stream today. Because, we're happy to have him here, and, yeah. Do you guys have any big, plans for streaming or anything coming up?
Aw.
Tonight or them?
In the near future? Any of you guys?
I was playing to
I'm
stream
thinking
from
about
LAN.
getting into streaming.
Ooh.
I will probably be playing games tonight off stream. So after this, I'm gonna probably just relax and nap and get ready to do some stuff.
Aren't we supposed to play some games, young lady?
Yes, we are. That's why I was like, I need to rest so I can play games with y'all. And then, and then as for streaming plans, I've been slowly setting up things to finally do, traditional drawing, hand candy kind of thing. So
Absolutely.
you guys will be able to see my hands.
Yeah, I
Heck
might
yeah.
just be.
So yeah.
Just going
I've been thinking about
some work
getting
thing.
into. I've been thinking about getting into streaming.
Do it.
Because I made
it.
this this model I made specifically because I was invited on here, so I was like, I've been thinking like, you know what, I could probably do this as a streamer, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honey, I will kidnap you for your first ever collab. Well, second ever collab.
Yeah.
You technically already stole it for a first.
I will steal it for your second too. Your first ever stream collab that you're gonna stream. That's it. It's
Oh yeah,
settled.
people in chat seem to also seem to be saying that you should do it too. So
Honey, I will.
you don't want to let them down.
Already following. I'm ready.
I will reach out to you after once we're done with this to plan a game that we can do together.
And once I come back from my little hiatus, I will happily open any stream you want to do on this
Hey.
channel.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss you, Papa.
Take
Take care of yourself and come back. You know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, there is a mental health aspect behind this, but it's also a lot of the model I use is basically very similar to one of the Suka models. We just got an update. I just downloaded the update for it. It has a lot more, and it's going to be accessible with VBridger. So a lot of my update is going to be updating my model, my overlay, just getting some new stuff set up to just kind of change my
Make
look
more
up a little bit.
interactable.
Yeah. So it's going to be a productive hiatus.
And not only that, but Papa will still be playing.
Oh yeah.
Also, that we still need to figure out a day that we can do the Borderlands every week. Because Sky is down for that.
Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Is a lot of people don't know. I'm gonna be taking a little break from streaming for a while, just to get some stuff done. I'm probably gonna be making some YouTube videos starting in a few weeks. I'll make some videos for YouTube. I will still be going on to other people's streams and playing games with them. I'm just I need a little break to upgrade my look and
So
add
if
some
you
new
were-
stuff here.
Yeah. If you want to see
Yeah.
Ken, still come over to my stream because he will be here once a week for Borderlands. Me, Jay, and Sky.
Also, speaking of which, Demi, I already asked.
me.
I got ahead of us. I already asked when we beat it. When we go to 3, I already invited Yume to play with us.
Hell yes! Hell yes! So there will be the 5 of us then, right? With
I
Jay and Sky.
I think they can only hold up to 4 people for that game.
Yes.
stupid.
But we can do like a
But-
rotating between people too. Like we could do 1 week be like Jay and Yume, next week Sky and Yume, next week Jay and
Sky and Jay.
yeah, or
Yeah.
even just like. But we can have 5 people and just have people miss out a week and stuff. It'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun. We could even
And then, for
invite
example, the-
Odyssey.
Yes.
Well, are you saying you're gonna kidnap me?
Yes.
Yes. It's not a question, it's a demand. We're gonna kidnap you for Borderlands.
Oh no! Oh no! What am I gonna do with the supply of
right.
roast
You're
and,
co-
All right,
bacon
Debbie,
that
you
I'm
get
gonna have
you get the
on
white
my-
van. I will get the pounds upon pounds of candy.
Yes.
I will make the
Odyssey?
size. Let's go.
Honestly, do know that I will drive and you will be my shooter.
Yeah.
And you know, and according to everyone in in Papa's stream, I cannot drive for shit.
Perfect.
So see, for that is my advice to my children too, because I have almost all of them here. If a strange man pulls up to you in a white unmarked van and says he has candy in it, don't be dumb. Ask to see the candy first.
Yes. And then drop kick him in the nuts.
We're drinking.
If he's got Kit Kats, I'm gonna basically punch him in the face and take his Kit Kats.
See,
Exactly.
for me it would be Sour Patch Kids.
For me, it will be boba tea and caramel frappuccino.
Those aren't candy for Demi. Those aren't candy.
The boba pearls are practically.
Mm,
But what if he has a truck of it? If it's a truck where they're serving.
Tell
boba
them
tea and
about
stuff-
Kit Kats, Neon.
Oh, yeah, what about
No,
Kit
no,
Kats, Neon?
this isn't a me thing. This is a GZ thing.
Ooh.
Because GZ, like the monster he is, will just eat a Kit Kat whole, not break it off like a normal person.
Oh, no.
Will just eat into it. Just
You
crunch on it.
monster! You monster!
See?
Oh no.
See?
Wow,
It's
honey,
so
I thought you were literally saying this is a Jesus thing. You know me, Jesus.
GZ, take the wheel! Take the wheel, GZ!
GZ, you are a monster! How could you?
Oh,
Exactly.
Look,
Exactly.
look, I'm gonna get really close to my mic right now. Alright, GZ. I'm not saying I agree with you. I understand. But I don't agree with you. I understand.
You got boba tea, you may? Yay! What flavor?
I have boba tea in my fridge in a can.
What?
Oh, I think it. Oh yeah, the iced tea. No,
We're
the
being
boba in a
punked.
can. I've seen
Yeah.
those. Are they good?
Fuck.
Some of the flavors are. The honeydew one in a green can is really good. I particularly like the coffee flavor one.
My
Jimmy, you're
favorite
always a monster,
go-to
bitch.
Thai. My favorite go-to for boba tea
Mm-hmm.
is the Thai iced tea.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so good.
The closest place I have, I've only been to once, and I got a strawberry green tea. And it was so good. And I was bonked, but because of how my bonk is set up, Demi got bonked today. Is good tea, not very good boba. It's
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
so I wanna know your guys' take on this.
okay.
So, that knows already where I go. It's Mufasa. So,
Oh, leave your sister alone.
Well, no, I want to know what everyone thinks. Okay, so, did you guys laugh or cry when Mufasa died? And did he deserve it, yes or no?
No, he didn't deserve it. And yes, I totally bawled like a baby when I saw his son approach his dead body. Not spoilers, it's been out for a long ass time.
If you haven't seen Lion King by this point, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life?
Right?
Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
think about it, honey?
yeah. Like, when I saw it the first time, yeah, I cried. I really did cry. I was a child. It was just like, okay,
Brimmy-
no, because I can't even blame Brimmy, because if you know the scene in Kingdom Hearts that I'm talking about, I did.
Yup.
I
Yes.
can't help it. I did laugh.
Yeah, okay, that's different. But I mean, it's a fucking Disney movie.
So,
He did not deserve it.
Brim's take on that is it's a cat. It should have landed on its feet.
In the middle of a stampede? I mean,
Apparently, yeah.
well, let's you know what? I miss Mythbusters. This would be
Let
a
me,
perfect deal for Mythbusters to be like, could Mufasa have landed on his feet?
So what I'm gonna do,
Yes.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rob a bank. I'm going to bribe them into making Warp Tour a thing again, and we are going to create this scene with a bunch of cats and other animals, and we are just gonna drop it into an ongoing mosh pit of animals and see if it lands on its feet. And if not, Brimmy has to pay Demi $5. And if it
I
does,
just 500.
and if it does, Demi has to pay Brim about $250,000.
Why does she have to pay me $5 and I need to pay her 25,000?
Because I'm the one who came up with the idea.
No.
I remember when we talk about this. I remember that that video I saw about when they took like the first cat in space.
Oh
and,
my
like,
God.
It's the cat zero gravity, and it's just like, what's going on?
I think one of my favorite videos. It was like a thing where it's like how whenever you put butter on a toast and it drops, it always lands butter side down. And if you pick up a cat, it always lands on his feet. So you put the butter, so they taped the buttered toast on top of the cat and drop it. It just spun around and became an free infinite source of energy.
Oh my god. Who would have thought cats adjusted less in space than dogs? Right? Oh. Lyco was a hero.
I can just imagine the first dog into space looking out the window like, what is going on? I don't know what's happening, but I am just happy to be here.
But what if they thought it was like a moving car and they were just like looking out the window like, yeah, this is awesome.
It must be nighttime.
Oh
This is a big car, and the human hasn't yelled at me to put my head back in yet.
Oh my goodness.
Squirrel!
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That movie makes me cry from start to finish. Up.
So good. It is such a great movie.
It is. Doug the dog, just one of the best fictional animals in my lifetime. I will be the first person to say that. That is just my take.
Okay, in the future, Papa, I am suggesting instead of a jar, or a cage, you should have a cone of shame. That would, if somebody acts out, you should just be like, all right, I'm putting you in the cone of shame.
I mean, I like this. I like this. Brim and
Let's
Demi.
see what they could do. Why?
Demi, you and I would be in the cone of shame almost all the time.
I will be in hoarding jail, bro. What the fuck?
We're gonna do, and if you really mess up,
or the coon jar,
and if you really mess up, not only the cone of shame, but we're gonna make one of those old dunce caps to put on you.
Oh, I do not like the cone of shame.
My goal is by the end of the year to adopt enough VTuber daughters that I can just do a VTuber shaming, daughter shaming thing. Just get the artwork of Demi knocking over a glass of water, holding a sign saying, "I knocked over Dad's glass of water and I don't care." Brim with just chart destruction. I started the apocalypse. And then cut back to Odyssey. It'll be like, I accidentally chewed on Dad's charging cable for his phone.
Not gonna lie, I can see that happening with Odyssey.
I was gonna say, causing skiff problems? No way! I'd just be holding that thing and it would probably break. Papa Kenta turn around and be like, Odyssey, did you just ruin my Wi-Fi signal? Bill?
I tried to make ramen in the coffee pot and I broke everything.
It's so true.
Chibi teen holding up a paper with Chaos Monster with cute, adorable eyes. Yeah, that would be my daughter shaming.
Yep.
This was a lot of fun. It really was.
At some point. Huh?
Go
I
ahead.
said, thank you, Papa. Thank you, Demi. I
No.
had that so much
Demi,
Thank
hold
you.
up, hold
Thank
up,
you so
hold up.
much.
What did you say, Odyssey?
I said, thank you, my queen, Demi.
That's better. That's better.
Don't be mean to your sister, Demi.
It's like you know the videos that's like when the wife says the full name of the husband and they're like, "What did I do?" And whenever Odyssey says Demi, I'm like, "Hold up, what did you say? What did I do? Excuse me, say it again."
I actually just watched a
I was like,
video
Go ahead. Sorry.
before this stream that made me think of that. The guy's like, the caption was saying goodbye to my wife with a handshake. And he walks up and he's like, yeah, so I gotta go over here, I'm fixing this, gives her a handshake, goes away. Excuse me, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, wow, I gotta go. And she's like, you gave me a handshake. He's like, yeah, that's the proper way, that's how people, you know. I'm your wife. Oh, I'm sorry, here, let me try this. Holds his hand up for a high five.
If I would be the wife, I would be laughing my ass off.
And she was trying not to laugh. You could tell. But these are the ideas that will keep my children from ever having a real mother. Because between that and the dad jokes, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, never mind. I've made a mistake here."
Listen, chat. Kenta is always, every time he talks, it's always a dad joke. Or whenever we ask something, he always responds with a dad joke.
They are puns. They're not. They don't become a dad joke until they become a parent.
Oh my god.
No dad jokes.
Leon, please adopt us.
I just want to say thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Thank
This
you
was a
guys.
blast.
So, thanks for being our first guest.
I gave the shoutouts earlier. If you guys aren't following Odyssey or Neon, please go do that. We absolutely adore them.
Yes.
Also, Demi too. If you're not following her, go give her a follow. She's a heavy streamer. I mean by that I mean she streams heavily. Sometimes.
Also, I'm fat, so.
Hey! You will not talk about my daughter like that. You talk mean about my daughter. We're gonna fist fight in front of Applebee's. We're both getting mullets, and we are gonna have a dollar martini, listen to Bon Jovi, and then we're gonna fist fight. Wait, she's not American. That's probably a foreign idea to her.
No. We fist fight in front of the McDonald's here.
Okay, so you get it. You understand. You have one too many. You have one too many martinis, and then the jeans become a jean cutoff, and the hair becomes a mullet, and that's when you fight for your right to party.
I gotta say, you're halfway there.
Whoa!
Shitting
I'm
on
out
the
of breath.
toilet, take my hand.
Whoa!
Kiss on it, I swear. Whoa!
Losing all my hair. But no, for real though, thank you guys for coming and joining on our first Reddit story reading. Just absolutely most amazing group of first guests for this. I could have picked two better people to have here by myself. Oh no, that's my voice. I hate it. I don't want to hear that. Ever. So I'm going to look for someone to raid out to.
I don't know who you're gonna raid it out to.
Ooh, I'm going to raid Suvimaru. Suvimaru! She's a sweetheart.
Ooh, okay.
Woohoo!
My
I still
cutout
debating if I should
with,
play Warframe or
mine.
Minecraft.
We started at 2 my time, 3 his time.
That
So it's
depends.
my CST.
That depends. Are you going to make some lava chicken?
Hi, honey. Looky who it is. It's the community. Okay, that sounds delicious.
Lava chicken. Ooh, Steven, lava chicken. It is a hell.
Chica, we will definitely do Labby. I just need a minute to I just need a couple hours to take a break. That's it. But I promise, we play Labby.
I will kick your bum if
Odyssey,
you
one of the
play that
busiest.
tonight, Odyssey. Divorce, I tell you.
You will not divorce me. You love me.
I
I do.
I'm probably gonna
You
do a
said you would hug me in
stream.
death.
I'm probably gonna stream this weekend, so maybe tonight, definitely tomorrow with Demi, Sky, and Jay. I definitely want my last stream before I start my debut to be my normal Sunday night Pokemon stream, because I just feel that is the best way to go out before I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna see me here for a little bit. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone,
Yeah.
and then I'll be back in like a month or two. So
Yeah, and if you want to see Papa, come here once a week, and then you will see Kenta here.
I'll try to make some funny PNGs to use on her channel that will go live, and she'll be like,
Yes.
"What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'll be like, "A lot. I was dropped on my head as a child. Stop picking on me. Stop picking on me." Okay, I'm good.
Let's do that, Papa. Let's do that.
All right. But with that said, I believe it is time for me to. Demi, are you actually going to stay streaming, or?
Yes.
You know, I'll just read you then.
Oh.
I
I'm
will.
debating if I should do Warframe or not. Chica, get in Warframe.
You heard her, Chica. Do what Demi says. She gets violent if you.
Listen to your grandfather.
She
You're
get.
getting on the-
Bye, Chica. She gets violent if you don't do what she if you don't do what she tells
Yes.
you.
Get your ass a Warframe, Chica. Yeah, that's right. Your mama's telling you to get on Warframe. Listen
So
to
what,
your other mama.
so with
Honestly,
that said, I will
you
be
gotta watch it.
ending my stream in about 5 seconds and sending you all to Demi so you guys can continue watching her.
Chica, I don't care that you're dating. Get on Warframe. Come on. I'm joking. I'm joking.
What are you
Unless you
dealing?
want to deal with me.
What are you dealing? What are you holding? We selling drugs on stream right now? Is that what's happening? Cause I want in. I want a cut.
Yeah,
Right
Chica,
now.
don't go guard that shit. Let's go.
If you're playing schedule, Chica, I won't mind to hop on as well for schedule. Oh no, it's a Papa. Thank you for the wait, Papa.
You're welcome.
Mwah.
Chica.
Thank you
I
so much for
remember.
having me.
Yeah, thank
Woo.
you so much.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be on the political soon. And Kenta, I'll be bugging you, Papa. I'll be bugging you always on either Twitter or when you're streaming with Demi. Okay,
You hear that, Bourbon
with who?
Demi? You hear that? You hear that? You too?
Queen Demi.
She at least she checks up on a papa. She's a good daughter. She is here to be nice. To
I
me.
am
Check it.
Oh my god, Papa.
I say that yet Demi is the type of daughter that I will wake up in the morning and she'll be standing at the foot of my bed watching me like, I want a sandwich.
Yup, that's me. Thank you for the follow, guys.
And it's like,
Ooh.
and I have to remind her, Demi, you are an adult. You can make a sandwich. You're allowed. No.
I don't care. I want my Papa sandwich.
I was gonna say Demi would, Queen Demi would definitely.
The
be
secret
like,
the
"I
secret
like
ingredient
sandwiches."
is she
Yes.
refuses to take her Ritalin, so I make her a peanut butter and Ritalin sandwich every day.
Oh my god! No,
Um,
no,
what?
Ritalin!
Chica. I swear, if you're in schedule, I will complete if you schedule. Little shit.